What up, Pat? What up, Bolt? What up, Kikosio? About to go put my jersey on, and we're getting this party started.
What I want, you got, might be hard to handle, and I can't explain. Oh yeah, you make my
Make your holiday dreams come true at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, and Home Goods.
Wasn't wrong on anything. I just don't think that was a D-Hop issue yesterday, right? We've seen this team play without D-Hop.
Who is ready, baby? Who ready? Who ready? Such a big game with no team for you, Redskins. I feel bad for you guys. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. It's going to be interesting. We singing today, baby. Let's do it. Make sure this is all turned up. All right, we got the band ready. So they're giving us only a 29.1% to victory. Do you reckon we'll win, Bolt? I ain't gonna lie to you, all right? I'm not gonna sit here and just blow smoke up your butt. We're winning this game 42-0. Okay? There's 0.0 chance for the Eagles today. There is not even... Come on. Who cares about health? Who cares about a starting quarterback? Who cares about your great right guard, Brandon Sheriff? Who cares? Okay? Jeez. What are you, some losers? Come on. What do you guys think we're scared of the Eagles? Of the Eagles. Like, jeez Louise. Good night. Holy crap, he's optimistic. Oh, it's going to be an uphill battle, guys. It's going to be an uphill battle. But we're here to play, baby. We're here to play. That's all that matters, all right? That is all that matters. We're here to play. We have a game tonight. We got next man up. More crazy things have happened. Remember, we beat the Super Bowl champs. Remember, Jacksonville beat Buffalo this year. Remember, the Jets beat the Titans this year. Remember, the 4-7 football team beat the 11-0 Steelers last year. It's the Eagles. All right? It's the Eagles. It's not an unsurmountable task, but it is going to be a tough one. I just think that Gilbert is not Mark Sanchez bad. Good. You know what? That's what I got to deal with. I got to... not optimistic enough. 42 to -6, says Zach. 42 to -6. Let the good times roll, baby. Let the good times roll. Here we go, baby. Scott Lowe actually just posted on my poll. It's a great point. Got a couple of big defensive players. That's right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Somebody called me a bandwagon fan. Sounds like a bandwagon fan never got faith in your team unless they're dominating. Maybe you should try changing to the Cowboys. They need someone like you to even out the delusional fans that still think that Dak is worth that insane contract and blame Tom Brady and the wind on his mistakes. I can't even tell if he was being, like, sarcastic or not. Like, that comment was so interesting in so many ways, but it's fine. He said 40 to nothing. He's delusional. It's going to be 56 to nothing. Oh, that's good. I'm feeling down today because my dad... Oh, no, that's sad. I'm very sorry to hear about your dad. I'm sorry, Outlaw. That sucks. Well, hey, let's try to bring home a victory for you tonight. But don't let this game, be the determination on whether you do something that you shouldn't be doing, okay? Like, stay positive. I know it really hurts right now. It sucks. My wife lost her dad a few years ago. I just had my buddy lost his dad and his mom 6-7 months ago. So, obviously, I have not experienced it myself, so I'm not saying that I experienced it the same way you did, but I've just seen it firsthand. But life will continue to move, and you'll have great memories, and things will be good. Anyway, no, Jacob, it'll be 56 to -3, says Zach. Wow. 17-14 says WFT. My prediction of this game, with Kyle Allen in it, was 1916 Washington football team. And you know what? Why not? I'm sticking with an ugly, disgusting score in 1916 Washington. But that's really the fan talking to me, if we're being honest. I'm not going to lie to you. This is actually dead true. It's going to be an uphill battle. Seriously. This could get ugly. This could get just really just so frustrating. It could be. So prepare yourself for that stuff. But we're going to be here for the long haul no matter what the score is. All right. It was 24-0 last week. We can deal with whatever we're going to deal with tonight. And I'm not saying it's impossible to win this game. Far from it. The Lions just beat the Cardinals. All right? Come on. Predicting a 21-18 WFT. You're funny, Pat, thinking that we're just going to score just 3 touchdowns. That's cute. That's cute. It's going to get ugly, okay? We're not going to score a ton of touchdowns. It's going to be a lot of field goals. And you know what? I'll take them. I'll take them. 7:01? What's 7:01? What did I do? I don't even know. Oh, it's 7:01. The time! Duh! We got the game time starting any moment now. I got the game on, right? Just making sure I'm on the right channel. Making sure I'm on the right channel. All right, I'm on the right channel. We're up to date. We're here. I'm going to ×2 it just to make sure I'm as quick with the live as I possibly can. Who called you a bandwagon, Tim? Some commenter. I don't know. I think it's funny. He may have been being sarcastic. I have no clue. Exactly. Who would have thought the Lions would beat the Cardinals? Yeah, I mean, anything is possible when it comes to the NFL. Anything's possible. But, of course, we are underdogs. We should be underdogs. A 9.5-point spread with a quarterback that we just brought off the streets is completely reasonable. And, honestly, it's probably not high enough. I mean, you have a quarterback that just walked in. Your offensive line's in shambles. You have no second weapon. I mean, it's Terry McLaurin. That's it. Your second best weapon, it fumbles a lot. I mean, this game, we should be severe underdogs. We should be. That's where I love to be, baby. That's where I love to be. That's where I'm used to. That's home for me. That's home. Underdogs. All right? I've been an underdog my whole life. Short, fat, white kid. Step on the field. Nobody expected me. Growing up. Step on the basketball court. Nobody expected me. And every time they'd be like, what? Who was that? What happened? What? How do you do that? Huh? What? That shouldn't have happened. How does that work? Exactly. All right, here we go, baby. Here we go. Let's have some fun. This is for the 7th wild card spot. This is for the 7th wild card spot. If we win tonight, we move back over our rightful place over Minnesota. All right? We're in this. We're in this, baby. Here we go. 42 of you in here right now. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you don't mind, hit that like button. We only got 5 likes, but 41 of you in here. What's going on? You guys forget about the thumbs up button. Don't forget. Don't forget. Let's get them likes up. Also, if you're new, subscribe to the channel. We're here for every Washington football team game, as well as every Sunday night, Monday night, and Thursday night game. And I got a couple of podcasts as well, if you are interested. Thanks to everybody in the chat already. We're going to have fun today. Go football team. That's right, the meme. Baseball Science and Gaming says, let's go Washington. That's right. Let's do it, baby. First start since November 28th for Jalen Hurts. That's a plus for us. Granted, they did have a bye week and a couple of extra days off because of the whole COVID situation, so they got a lot of time to prepare for this game. And they prepared in a much better way than we did. I mean, half our team hasn't been able to practice for the last 5 days or whatever it's been. So it's crazy. Hate the Eagles, you're a Pats fan? Makes sense because they just beat you in the Super Bowl a few years ago. That makes sense. Corey Slayton, what's up? Let's go. Thanks, Tim. Always great to listen to your call of the game. Thanks, bro. Oh, yeah, let me get into the Discord in case Chris hops in later. Chris is at work until 7, so he may hop in a little later. All right, there he is. Garrett Gilbert making his second career start. Second career start. What can we do? We brought our own benches. Honestly, on the bench thing, I'm not happy we brought our own benches. I would not have brought it to the Eagles game. The Eagles didn't do anything to us. I would have brought my benches. I would have brought my cheerleaders. I would have brought, I don't even know what else I would have brought. I would have brought burgundy and gold paint to paint Redskins on the sideline of the Dallas Cowboy game. All right, I would have brought everything to the Dallas Cowboy game. Bringing it to the Eagles, I feel like is low class. Here we go. We got kickoff. And it will be a touchback. DeAndre Carter caught it and knelt it. So, Garrett Gilbert gets the show immediately on his own 25-yard line. Here we go. 51 of you in here right now. Thank you so much. Hit that like button. We're going to have a fun night tonight. Here we go. Here we go. Last year, he lost 24-19 to the Steelers in a Cowboy uniform. Let's see what he can do tonight against the Eagles. Here we go. Gilbert starting this one off in the shotgun. 1st and 10 at their own 25. Carter goes in motion, takes a snap, 4-man rush, throws it to Gibson in the flat. Gibson will turn upfield, makes the first guy miss. First down and more. Over the 40, down at about the 44-yard line. Nice first play. Get your young quarterback in a little bit of a rhythm. Good play call by the Scott Turner. And we're off like a herd of turtles. So we got Gibson, Terry McLaurin's in the game, DeAndre Carter, Cam Sims, and Ricky Seals-Jones as the starters. And second play from scrimmage, we got under center, Garrett Gilbert. John Bates goes in motion from right to left. Single back formation, takes the snap, hand off to the left side. Gibby jumping over players and gets hit by Fletcher Cox and McLeod for no gain. Maybe a half yard if we're lucky. Second and long coming up for Washington. NFL ranks right now for the defense of the Eagles. They're 12th against the rushing, 11th against the passing, 9th for overall and overall defense allowed. So not terrible for this defense. It's actually pretty solid, top 10. Three receivers bunch to the left. Garrett Gilbert in the shotgun. Carter goes in motion, takes a snap, play action. Gilbert steps up into the pocket, avoids the rush, throws it underneath, and nobody was home. I'm not sure if he thought that somebody was supposed to be in that area, or was that just a strategic way of throwing the football away? Either way, it looked ugly. Not going to lie to you. Kevin, I see you're by. Thanks for coming in. But 3rd and 10. So let's see what they got. Incomplete pass from Gilbert. This play, though, he's going to start in the shotgun. De'Ami Brown out wide to the right. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Gilbert steps up in the pocket. Quick throw to the underneath. Caught by Humphries, and Humphries will get a gain of about 7 up to the 49-yard line. And let's see what they decide to do. I imagine we're going to try to pin them back deep, make them go the distance. Tress Way, one of our best players as our punter, will come in and see what he can do. So, not a bad first drive for Washington considering the situation. We got yards. We're winning the field position battle. That's very key in a lot of ways, especially how we play football. Field position battle is very, very key. You're going to try to make Jalen Hurts go the entire distance every drive if you can, and we'll see how that turns out. So, yeah, Gilbert. Another sad part about Gilbert right now is he doesn't even have, like, usually when a quarterback gets injured, You can have your backup or your starting quarterback that's now hurt on the sideline kind of giving pep talks to your new quarterback, but they're not allowed to be here because of COVID. So they're at home. So he has nobody to really lean on that knows the offense inside and out. So here we go. So we get a fair catch from the Eagles right around the 13-yard line, I believe it was. It's going to refresh this bad boy. Get some stats going. Where did he ended up catching that thing? I think it was the 13. Yes, it was. 13-yard line for Philadelphia. All right. How many starters are out? A lot, Gary. A lot. And ones that you don't want to see out. So, I'm not exactly sure the exact number, but yeah, it ain't good. It ain't good. Pat Hanlon's on the line. Hey, Pat. Oh, hey, Gary, that's not the Pat that we work with. Remember, Pat, I asked if you had any relation to a guy that I worked with? Gary's my boss, so he thought it was that Pat Hanlon, but no, it's a different one.
Disagree. You're just wrong.
Jairus in the house. What up, Jairus?
What's going on?
Not too much, man. We had a first drive. We punted it, and pinned them deep back at the 13-yard line. So not bad. Not a bad first drive considering the circumstances. D-line, let's get it, says Jacob. Let's get it. Gilbert, different. Cold. What's the starting online tonight? O-line? It is, so we got, I believe it's Charles Leno on the left still, Flowers on the left guard, Keith Ismail as the starting center, Sadiq Charles is the starting right guard, and I believe we got Samuel Cosme back at the right tackle for this game. Albert Kuhn, we can win. That's right, baby. Anything's possible. Kyle Allen gonna swoop in at halftime and sing "Number 8 is great." That's right, Pat. Ithmiel's Cosme. I don't know what else. Yeah, I think the only one I'm not certain on is the Leno. I think they have Leno, if I remember properly. That's the only one I'm not positive on. I saw Flowers, Ismail. I know Sadiq Charles at right guard, and I know Sam Cosme at right tackle. But the other ones, I'm not sure. Mark Gatlin says, didn't need to go for it. No, definitely did not need to go for it. It was a good strategy. We got to make sure we pin them back, play some defense, because that's what it's going to be, an ugly, grinded-out affair.
I just disagree.
How's the D-line looking? We're about to find out. We got a drive starting from their own 13-yard line. Jalen Hurts for the first time tonight. First time since November 28th has he taken the field. And they do a lot of running with him. He leads the team in rushing right now as the quarterback. Miles Sanders, the single back, Hurts under center. Two tight ends on the left side of the line. One receiver on each side out wide. Takes the snap. Hand off to the right side. Miles Sanders hesitates. Dives up the field and will get a gain of about 4 to start out this drive. Anybody that is new right now, make sure you subscribe to Tim and continue to support him in the future streams. Thank you, Fight for Old DC. Appreciate you always shouting me out. Ooh, we got a new sub. Thank you, Super Steve, for the sub. Here we go. Hurts in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Hurts takes the snap. 4-man rush for Washington. Looking to the right side. Has a man open. And it's Devontae Smith. And then Jamin Davis pushed him out of bounds. I think he's a yard short. All right, he is 1 yard short. So 3rd and 1 coming up here for the Eagles. Big defensive stop here for the Washington would be big time. Big league. Big league. You got the game on yet, Jairus? Are you still driving home?
I mean, I have the game on.
Okay, sweet.
I don't go to work till 12.
Oh, I thought you meant 12 in the afternoon. I got you. Sorry about that.
Oh, no.
Hurts in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Handoff. No, he keeps it. Now he throws it to the right side, and Goddard drops it. Goddard dropped the ball. 4th and 1, he was open. And as Rashid said, we ain't dead yet.
He would have been gone, too.
Oh, yeah, he would have been up the sideline with... Oh, wait a minute. Landon Collins intercepted it. That was off the flag. That was off the foot of Goddard. I think that's going to be an interception. I think that's going to be an interception, Washington, in the Eagles' territory. Unbelievable. I think Goddard dropped that and kicked it up with his back heel right into Landon Collins' hands. I can't tell if Landon caught it yet, but this might be huge. The refs are discussing it at this point. What's the call going to be on the field? That could have been a touchdown, Washington, if they didn't stop the play. Did Collins drop it? I could be wrong.
It is an interception.
It is an interception! Woohoo! Let's go!
Is Terry playing? That's the
Terry
only
is
person
playing.
Good. It's the only player I care about today.
It went off his back leg. Landon caught it and ran the other direction. Gosh darn it! Why did they call the play dead? That could have been a defensive touchdown that we needed. Clearly did not hit the ground. Landon Collins caught it clean. That is an interception, Washington, going the other way.
That was a trick shot.
That was a trick shot. Who you telling? That's great. I'll take that all day long. Here we go. Washington has phenomenal field position all of a sudden. Dang near starting in enemy's red zone. Garrett Gilbert. What has he got in the tank? A touchdown here would be massive for Washington.
He looks like a kicker.
He does kind of look like a kicker. He looks like Brian Johnson is who he looks like, our kicker. Wasn't Brian Johnson 19?
He's bigger. He's bigger than Johnson.
But I'm just saying, I think he was number 19. Johnson. Maybe 16. I don't remember now off the top of my head. We have too many kickers. All right, Bates goes in motion. Gilbert in the shotgun. Handoff up the middle for Gibby, and Gibby will dive ahead for a gain of about 2 up to the 24-yard line. Yes, Leno is in the game for those who asked earlier. Who's that?
That Cosme looked like he lost some weight.
Oh, good. Maybe stayed in. I'm glad. Stayed in good health.
That was the problem I had with him to begin with.
It's too light.
Yeah, but man, I guess it really don't matter.
We'll see how he
Probably
plays.
got stronger.
2nd and 8. 2 receivers to each side. Takes a snap. Hesitation. Hands it off to Gibby up the middle. And Gibby will get a nice run. A gain of about 6. 3rd and 2 coming up for Washington. Eric Hurley says, how about them Cowboys? What up, Eric? ENT, what the? Yeah, that was off the back heel of Goddard. Went right into Landon's hands. What a fortunate situation for Washington. All right, 3rd and 2. Gilbert in the shotgun. Bates goes in motion. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. Gibby dives ahead. First down, Washington. Gain of 5 up to the 13-yard line. 1st and 10. Run the quarterback. They don't expect it. Fair enough, Elliot. How you doing, Elliot? Should have been a pick 6. I'm hip, Mark. I'm hip. The ref screwed us on that one. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Takes the snap. Gilbert hand it off to the right side. And Gibby will run ahead for a gain of about 3. That's right. We need to pound this rock. Gibson right now. Wow, I didn't realize that. 669 yards after contact. 6th most in the NFL. Great start for Gibby. Or not great start, sorry. We're way into the season. 9:30 to go here in the first quarter. 2nd and 8 for Washington. Gilbert in the shotgun. Gilbert takes the snap, looking to throw. Steps up, throws it underneath. Caught by Gibby, and Gibby stays on his feet and will get a gain of about 6, maybe 7. Darius Slay finally makes the tackle. I'm sure they'll give him forward progress, so it should be 3rd and short coming up here for Washington.
No, please talk to Terry already.
This stupid spineless gun scheme will be our undoing. They're running the ball like every play. We ran more than we threw. Here we go. Gilbert in the shotgun, pitches it to the right. Gibby cuts it up the middle, and he dives, and he doesn't get to the end zone. They swarm tackle, but he did get the first down up to the 1-yard line. 1st and goal, Washington. Little pitch play. Oh, no. Sadiq Charles didn't get tripped up. He still made a nice block. Well done there by Sadiq Charles. He got tripped up, still got up, and made the block that allowed Gibby to get the first down. Gilbert in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Gibby dives for the end zone. Touchdown, Washington! And Washington strikes first. Antonio Gibson doing it dirty. 7 carries, 20 yards, and a touchdown on this drive. And Washington strikes first after getting a huge turnover. Fletcher Cox wants a false start, and honestly, he may have an argument. I'm not going to lie to you. But no call was made, and it's 6-0 Washington. Waiting for the extra point here. Here we go. Johnson in to kick it. The hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And it's time to fire up the band! Hail to the Redskins! Hail victory! Braves on the warpath! Fight for old DC! Run or pass or score, we want a lot more. Beat 'em, swamp 'em, touchdown, let the points soar. Fight on, till you have won, sons of Washington. Row, row, row! Hail to the Redskins! Hail victory! Braves on the warpath! Fight for old DC! That's a start right there, baby. That's a start. That is a start to a football game. How you liking that right now, Chris?
Okay. Let's see what the defense can do.
Let's see. Let's see. 206 of you right now watching. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you don't mind, hit that like button. We only got 39 likes for 200 viewers. Let's get those up. Come on, we get to like 75 here in like seconds. Let's do it. Secondly, if you're new, if you don't mind subscribing to the channel, Super Steve already did. Super Steve. And thank you, everybody, for being here. Gamer Guy Gaming says, I missed the song. Hey, we still play the song on this channel, baby. Whew. Let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Wonder what the new fight song will be? I don't know. So far, Gilbert has held up his end, and Gibson is doing his part too. Yeah, no fumbles, no turnovers. You know, Gilbert hasn't done much, but just throw it underneath, but I'll take it. That's all we need. We don't need him slinging it everywhere. We got to play good defense and do our thing. Joel Dobles subscribed, and so did Gamer Guy Gaming. Both of you, thank you for your new subscription. 7 plays, 26 yards, 3 minutes and 14 seconds off the clock. Hey, 26 yards for Landon Collins, who made the play. What a start. Here we go. Running up the middle for McLeod, and McLeod slices the defense and will dive ahead for a gain up to about the 31-yard line. Honestly, I guessed if that was McLeod. I don't know his last name, to be 100% honest with you. I may have made that up. It was Gainwell. Oh, I remember Kenneth Gainwell, running back from Memphis.
Ray McLeod plays for the Steelers.
Well, I know that they have a McLeod on defense, so that's why I just said it.
You just a horrible name. Oh, my gosh.
We're still allowed to sing that song? I do. I wonder how long that'll last. We'll see. Here we go. Hurts in the shotgun. Goddard goes in motion. 3 receivers to the left now. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. And Miles Sanders following his blocks and dives ahead for a nice gain of about 6 yards. There were a handful of teams that never won the Super Bowl. The Browns, the Lions, the Bengals, and the Eagles. Well, they won it now.
Hey, we got a bunch of nobodies out there on defense.
Yeah, we do. Number 34. I don't even remember who number 34 is. Is that Roberts?
Daryl Roberts.
I thought he was on the COVID list. I guess he got knocked off. Good. Haggis, thank you for subscribing. Here we go. 2nd and 4 coming up for the Eagles at their own 36-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, 2 running backs to the backfield. Sanders goes in motion, takes the snap. They're going to throw it out to him in the flat. He has blockers in front, but can he get around? No, he can't. Great defense. Reeves and William Jackson staying home, staying true, and makes the tackle for the loss. Here we go. 3rd down now and about 6 for the Eagles. Can Washington's defense get off the field here? Just over 7 minutes to go in the first quarter. This is the second Eagles drive. They had a turnover on the first one on a fluky play, and Washington made them pay. Here we go. 3rd and 6. Jalen Hurts in the shotgun. 3 receivers bunched to the left. Washington looks like they're going to bring some pressure. They have 6 guys standing on the line. They only rush 4. Hurts steps up into the pocket, throwing over the middle, has a man open, and he gets hit, but he makes the grab. It's Dallas Goedert for a gain of about 14. Actually, they say it's 19.
Nasty zone they keep running.
Yep, that's not the key to victory here, is the zone. Oh, they had a guy wide open downfield, too. You see that? Oh, that was sketchy.
I'm behind you.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts takes the snap. Play action, pumping, and steps up into the pocket, and down goes Hurts! It's Rotimi coming up with the sack, getting his opportunity to start with no James Smith-Williams or... Actually, no, is James Smith-Williams today? I know Hill's back. Either way, what a play by Rotimi. So many COVID situations, I can't keep track of who was on and who was off. Here we go. 2nd down and 12 after the sack. Hurts will get this one under center. Miles Sanders, the single back. Tight end goes in motion. Now he comes back to the left. Takes the snap. Play action. Hurts steps up into the pocket. Has time to throw. Now he's looking to run. Can he escape to the right? He does. Now he throws it downfield, and it's caught. But does he get in bounds? They say no. Incomplete. Devontae Smith, the rookie, making the grab. And honestly, he may have an argument here. Let's take a look. Does his feet stay in bounds? He gets 1, 2. That's good. And he does not maintain possession, though. The ball bounced, hit the ground, and bounced. So it's going to be incomplete whether they challenge it or not. They will challenge it, but they will not succeed. He makes the catch, gets 2 feet in bounds, but the problem is when he hits the ground, the ball pops out, and he never made a football move at that time. So it's going to hit the ground and move. It may not hit the ground. You know what? I should hold it because from my angle, it was hard to see if it hit the ground or not, but it definitely bobbled. So we'll take a look, hopefully from the other angle. Tim, I won't be on your live, Tim. Hey, you're here right now. But I'll be there next week on Sunday. Well, you're here now. Thanks for stopping by, man. 64 likes, 250 of you watching right now. Thank you guys so much for being here. Here, this angle, does the ball hit the ground or not? Actually, I don't think it did. What a grab. He bobbled it, though. But I think, I don't know. I think because it didn't hit the ground, I think they're going to call it a catch, actually. That might be a 1st down Eagles. Honestly, this could go either way. The one thing Washington has going for them is the call on the field currently is an incomplete pass, so it's going to be harder to overturn than it is to stand. So the burden of proof is on the Eagles right now. We'll see if they can get it. I saw Gary say earlier, show less, Tim, please be more enthusiastic. I will very much try. Daniel Jones is in the house. What up? Please tell these Eagles fans to stop being delusional. That's Jairus' job. Jairus' words, delusional. Tim, what's your thoughts on the Curtis Samuel situation? Big contract, no dividends. I mean, he's still got 2 more years to prove that the contract was worth it. This year he wasn't paid a whole lot, but we got to obviously get a whole lot more production out of him than what we have been. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. But, he's just got to get healthy. I mean, he can't stay healthy, and we can't use him to the full extent yet because every time we play him, he's only able to play 19 snaps a game. See you, Tim. What's up? All right, so 258 you watching right now. Thank you guys so much for being here. Hit that like button if you haven't already. Also, if you're new, subscribe to the channel. We're here for every Washington game, every Sunday night, every Monday night, and every Thursday night, doing the play-by-play radio style, just like you see here. That ball popped out and hit the ground. It was hard to tell if it hit the ground from the angles they showed, but it definitely moved. Definitely moved. Conspiracy theorist Rogers, what's up? All of this just for me to smoke Dallas again. What's up, bro? Thanks for the super chat so much for the $2 donation. Appreciate it. Mad Mike Spears says, Tim, hope all is well. Thank you for stopping by, Mad Mike. Atlanta fan, I believe, if I remember correct. And go subscribe to his channel if you haven't already. Thanks for stopping by. Curtis is back, basically back next year. We gotta hope. Red House, not Roadhouse. We gotta hope. Got to hope. All right, let's see what they say.
Completed pass. It'll be first down and 10.
Yep, good call. It looked like it didn't hit the ground. It bobbled, but I guess they say he had enough possession of it, I suppose. I don't know. The bobble is where it's weird, because even if you bobble it, I guess they say it's not going to be caught, but or it is going to be caught anyway. I don't know. But it didn't. I don't think it hit the ground from the one angle I saw, and his 2 feet definitely got in bounds. What a catch by the rookie, Devontae Smith. Great body control, great hands. Well played by him. All right, here we go. Hurts up to the 20-yard line now of Washington under center. Takes the snap, pitch play to the left. Sanders is going to run to the left and get a gain of 4. Rotimi and Collins in on the tackle. Up to the 16-yard line goes the Eagles. Well inside field goal range. Washington has got to get a stand here. They did a good job taking a 7-0 lead, but we cannot get in the shootout with the Eagles. Eagles, in their last 4 games, 3 times they've won, and 3 times they got over 30 points in the game. So this offense has the ability to put up some points when needed. 3 receivers to the right. Hurts takes the snap, drops back. Plenty of time in the pocket, now steps up, has to avoid the rush now, though, and it's a fumble! Landon Collins picks it up, they're going the other direction! Gotta hang on to it, and he fumbles it, and Bobby McCain can't get it, and now Montez Sweat, and oh my goodness, Matt Ioannidis ends up with the ball, but Washington has it at the 48-yard line of the Eagles! And the Washington's defense comes up with a huge turnover again! 2 drives, 2 turnovers, and Washington starts with great field position.
Landon Collins is so slow.
Jalen Reagor coming from behind. Granted, Jalen Reagor is a speedster. That's why they drafted him. But, yeah, he needs to protect that ball a little better. Actually, I think he was down by contact anyway. It looks like the ground caused the fumble potentially. Either way, Washington has it. It's a matter of where do they put the football. Because whether he was down by contact, there was a clear recovery from Matt Ioannidis. So Washington has the football. The only thing I didn't really keep an eye on, I don't think Jalen Hurts was down by contact in any way. So we got to look at that. Thank you so much again for another super chat. Conspiracy theorist Rogers, Karen Rogers, a.k.a. is what his name is. 2 L's in Cleveland equals I'll throw for 2 TDs next week? Sure. Was it Montez that got the sack? I didn't even see who got the sack. I saw who picked it up. We got to look at the sack, make sure it was not down by contact. That's the one thing we have to review. We'll see how it goes. But yes, thank you again, Karen Rogers. I'm going to call you Karen Rogers for the $2 super chat. Appreciate it.
Rogers' wife.
Rogers' wife. No, Karen Rogers. They call him Karen because he's... Anyway, if you don't get it, you don't get it, I guess. I don't know. It's hard to explain, but it's not a big deal either. It's okay if you don't get it. It's not like you're missing anything much. Anyway,
I am missing.
I am missing something. Hey, I'm a huge fan using my uncle's computer. I subbed. Don't tell him. Well, thanks for subbing, man. Sub doesn't cost anything, so it's okay. You didn't spend his money or anything.
Subbing costs $400.
Well, I don't see any of that money.
Yeah.
Roadhouse, not Roadhouse. Thank you so much for the super chat. $1.99 says, Jarris bullied Landon Collins into playing good. Yeah, he's got an interception and a fumble recovery I'll take that all night long. Game's on Fox. Yes, it is, Andrew. I like that.
Let's see if they can put some points up on the board.
Let's see if they can. That's, man, 2 big turnovers. That's a thing that I talked about it in the keys to victory. We got to not turn it over. But the one thing I didn't mention is we got to get turnovers, and we're doing it big time. That saves any game, though. 2 turnovers already early in this game for Washington. All right, here we go. Gilbert in the shotgun, takes the snap, play action. Gilbert looking to throw, going deep, has a step, and McLaurin makes the grab! Up to the 6-yard line, Terry McLaurin. It was a little bit underthrown, and he caught it anyway. Was that Darius Slay on the coverage? It was. It was. Hello, Mr. 83 PFF. You suck. Let's go!
I'm gonna definitely record that part. I'm definitely recording that. I'm gonna do it while I'm at work too.
Oh, that's hilarious. Scarence Terrence, says Pig. What up, Pig? Here we go. Gilbert under center. First and goal from the 7. Dax Milne in motion. Takes the snap. Play action. Rolling to his right. Good block by Bates. Throwing it to the end zone behind Ricky Seals-Jones. Not an accurate throw. Dangerous throw. But it hits the ground harmlessly. And it'll be second and goal from the 7. We love Gilbert, right? Right? Gilbert taking shots. Let's go, Gilbert. Corey Slayton says, let's go. Keep up the pressure on and put points on the board and make Jalen throw all game. That's right. Yeah, if they have to get away from the run, that's huge for Washington. Absolutely massive. All right, Gilbert under center this time. Jarrett Patterson, the running back. DeAndre Carter goes in motion. Handoff up the middle for Patterson. Patterson will dive ahead for a gain of about 3.5. So that's where third and goal will be from the 3.5-yard line now. 3:26 to go here in the first quarter. Can Washington go up 14-0 in this game? Now, the first time we played the Eagles 2 years ago, we had a 17-0 lead, ended up falling short in that game. But then the following year, they had a 17-0 lead, and they made the comeback. So it might be actually dangerous to take an early lead in this matchup with Eagles versus Washington. But hey, I will take it every week. I don't care. Cam Sims goes in motion, 2 receivers to each side now. Gilbert in the shotgun, takes the snap, 3-man rush. Gilbert has plenty of time, buying time, throwing it to the back of the end zone, and no good is Adam Humphries in the back of the end zone. Seemed like good coverage, no flags. 4th and goal for Washington. That'll bring up the field goal unit. Gilbert not happy about it. I think he wanted a flag. Oh, a little hold there. He did get his head around a little early, but his hands were definitely pushing a little early, too. There could be an argument for a flag on that play, if we're being honest.
Adam Humphries suck. He just dropped it.
Well, there you go.
Why are you trying to catch it on one hand? That was a good throw.
I think it's because the other guy held his right arm. The the field goal is ugly, but it's good. That thing barely went. It was a 22-yard field goal. That thing may have gone 15 yards above the ground. What a play by Montez Sweat. Landon Collins picking it up. All right, so Washington has a 10-0 lead. Who saw this coming?
Me.
Scott getting pass happy already. Hey, a play action rollout is not a bad play. And he had a man open. It was just an unfortunate throw by Gilbert. And then on top of that, we ran the second play, and 3rd and 3, it's hard to run from. But what's up, Jairus? Sorry, did I interrupt you?
What?
I don't know. Hello?
Yeah. Are you on the phone?
Me?
I guess you're on the phone.
What do you mean? Can you not hear me, Jairus?
I can hear you.
I was saying, what's up? What were you saying? I'm sorry I interrupted you. What's
No,
up?
I asked who was talking about Scott passing the ball.
Oh, somebody asked one of the chatters.
No, well, I didn't have a problem with it.
Yeah, taking a deep shot to Terry. That was fun.
Yeah, what a concept.
What a concept. And he made him right. It was still a contested catch. Still wasn't a great throw. It was clearly underthrown. But, hey, that's what Terry does. Makes you right. When he's one-on-one, throw it up there. He'll make you right more than he's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I want to time you out so bad, but I won't. Yeah, don't time anybody out unless it's like real oblivious. I don't ban a bunch of people. He's better than Heine? Heine? I don't know. It's way too early to say that.
He wanted to throw it to Terry on that play.
That's true. That's true. That's a gutsy throw, and the correct throw. He hit him in the bread box. That's right.
Come to think of it, this is Terry's third quarterback this season.
You surprised?
It's his fourth.
It's his fourth quarterback this season.
Oh my gosh. You averaging 3 or 4 a season, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like 3.5 a season. It's crazy. Why do they not run on third down? The forever debate. Whenever a play doesn't work, you'll have a group of people that says, "Why didn't they do that? Why didn't they do the opposite?" I mean, we have ran the ball 8 times to 7 throws, so we're clearly running the ball more than we throw, which is unusual at the NFL level. Excuse me. All right, here we go. Yeah, key players out tonight. Taylor Heineke, Kyle Allen, J.D. McKissick, and Curtis Samuel. And I think I missed the last one. Logan Thomas, probably. All right, it's a bad kick. And he caught it right around the 6. He's dancing around is Gainwell, and Gainwell will get up to about the 29-yard line. So that's where Jalen Hurts and the offense will take this snap. Excuse me. 268 of you watch right now. If you don't mind, hit that like button. We should be able to get 110 likes before the end of the first quarter. You got 2 minutes and 47 seconds. Get 110 likes before the end of the first. Would you be more satisfied with Kyle? No. No. None of these quarterbacks are the answer. I'm not sure. I missed that one. I was reading the chat. Sorry. Here we go. First and 10. Jalen Hurts takes the snap. Handoff up the middle is Sanders, and Sanders will sneak through and get a gain of about 3, maybe 4. Red House, not Roadhouse. We go into the Super Bowl with Gilbert, says Red House, not Roadhouse. Thank you so much for the super chat. Appreciate it. Double up. Double up. Obviously joking. No, you're not joking. Don't put that obviously joking. You didn't have to put that there. Come on. Just say it with conviction. Say it with power. Here we go. 2nd and 6. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Sanders. No, excuse me. The backup running back is... No, it is Sanders. I thought I saw 21 for a second. It is Sanders, and he gets a gain of about 4.
Why Bobby McCain could be on the COVID list?
I know, instead of Cameron Curl.
Exactly.
Maybe it's the... now they have too many options. Before they knew, hey, we're just not going to curl. Now it's like we can go to everybody, and maybe too many options is a bad thing for the Eagles. Here we go. Hurts puts a man in motion. In the shotgun, takes the snap, handoff up the middle. No, keeps it, throws it underneath, caught, and it's going to be a first down and more from Sanders and pushed out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about. The Eagles, they run a lot of misdirection, confuse you, hit you in a lot of different ways. And there's another one there. They were acting like Sanders was the fullback. He slipped out to the flat. Great play design. Landon Collins was kind of absolutely screwed on that play. He had to watch the run, then he had to watch the quarterback run, and then he had to watch the throw. I mean, that zone is impossible for one man. Here we go. 1st and 10. Jalen Hurts under center this one. Eagles coming up with a nice drive here, up to Washington's 47. Hurts under center, takes the snap. Play action. Steps up. Setting up this tight end screen. Has blockers in front. Dallas Goedert will dive ahead for a gain of 8, but there is a flag on the play. Potentially in the area of holding on the Eagles. Let's take a look here.
Holding. Offense, number 78. 10-yard penalty. And repeat, first down.
Offense number 78.
Through that lane.
It is Copita, I think. Looks like it's no, it's the left guard. Oh, he tackles Jonathan Allen. Just tackled him to the ground. Is that the one that's replacing Landon Dickerson? Somebody told me I missed the last 10 comments. I'm sorry. There's a lot of comments popping up. I apologize for missing them. Here we go. Jalen Hurts in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Hand off to the left side. Running is Miles Sanders, who slips the first tackle, and he gets knocked down by Reeves. Jeremy Reeves and Montez Sweat there. And that will be the end of the first quarter. Washington 10, Eagles nothing. Jalen Hurts already with the fumble and an interception. Fumble was his fault, but the interception was just a good throw that should have been caught. That got tipped up in the air off of the back of a Dallas Goedert heel. But hey, Washington will take those. We take those, right? Please tell me Gibson hurt someone. I'm playing against him right now in fantasy. No, Gibson is not hurt. He's playing well. He's got 7 carries, 20 yards, and a touchdown right now. The pass rush is too much for the Eagles. That's right. It's nice to see Montez Sweat back. We get Montez Sweat, and we get a sack fumble. What a concept, huh? Like I said, 56-0. That's right. My boy Jeremy Reeves should start over Bobby McCain. I liked Reeves. Reeves didn't do a lot for me last year, though, unfortunately. But before that Carolina game, I was a Reeves fan. I wanted him to play more, too. Aiden Shepard says, let's go Washington. Hail, baby. M says it's turnover time. Yeah, this is right around the time they go for a turnover, right? That seems how the game's going. We can't relax on the Eagles. Can't relax on the Eagles. Man, we didn't get to our 110 likes. We didn't get to 100 likes. You guys let me down with the likes, bros. You guys let me down. If I don't stay on top of you, it doesn't get done. Right, Gary? Oh, lordy. Anybody that's new right now, make sure you subscribe. That's right. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Also, if you're new, you can subscribe to the channel. We'll be here every Sunday night, Monday night, and Thursday night, as well as every Washington game. What happened to Troy Apke? He's on the COVID list. Excuse me. Jarris is low-key happy. Jarris is pumped right now. He doesn't really keep his he keeps his emotions in check. He doesn't wear them on his sleeve like me. Ari Tepper, subscribe to the channel. Thank you so much. I hope I pronounced that name right. Probably didn't, but I apologize in advance. Here we go, Washington, second quarter. 2 more quarters to go until the end. Here we go. DB is Pro Bowl material since the switch. William Jackson? I don't know about that. I still call them Redskins. That's fine. Hail, baby. Hail to the Redskins. Nah, Apke is out there. Is he really? Oh, okay. All right, here we go. Hurts at the 48-yard line. Takes a snap. Rolling to his right. Looking. Has plenty of time. He's going to keep it and run out of bounds after a gain of about 5. So it should be 3rd and 9 coming up for the Eagles. Jonathan Allen in pursuit. Washington Red Wolves. That's what I want, Daddy Fluxy. Oh, really? I thought he was great last year. But Troy. All right, here we go. 3rd and 9. Rieger goes in motion. 2 receivers to each side now. Hurts in the shotgun. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. 3rd and 9. Steps up into the pocket. Now he's going to keep it himself. Can he get to the first down? No, he's going to be short. Up to about the 38-yard line. 38 and a half. So it looks like he'll be about 1.5 yards short. And now this is interesting territory for the Eagles to go for it in Washington territory. It would be too long of a field goal. We're looking at about, not necessarily too long. I guess it's a makeable field goal for Jake Elliott. I think it's about a 56, 57-yarder. But they will go for it here. 4th and 1. Big play coming up here. Can Washington's defense gets the stop? Eagles right now are 5 for 15 on 4th down conversions throughout this season. Hurts under center. Offset I formation. Takes a snap. Pitches it to the right. And he has plenty of room to run. And he's going to get the first down and a few more. Gain of about 6. Up to the 31. But there's a flag on the play. Hold the phone. What is the flag? Takes. Let's see what the flag is. Hold the phone. Might be against the Eagles, and that may screw their conversion and knock them out of field goal range if it's a hold. Waiting for the call here. Could be a bad formation. That would be a 5-yard penalty. Still a long.
Offense number 68. 10-yard penalty. Repeat 4th down.
Offense number 68 gets the hold. Justin Lawrence with the super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. Says HTTR from Colorado. From all fans in Colorado. He's speaking for all of them. Oh my gosh, this is clearly holding. Oh, goodness gracious. But did they give him a first down anyway? Or no? I mean, geez, he's tackling the guy down the field. That was the easiest flag I've ever seen. And that will force the punt. Granted, what sucks is that they would have got the first down anyway. Yeah, even with the hold, they're making it 4th and 4, which is interesting. So, yeah, he didn't even need to hold because all they needed was the first down. Here comes the punt, and it was a nice punt, but they cannot keep it out of the end zone. So it is a touchback, and Washington will get the ball up 10-0 with 13:15 to go here in the second quarter at their own 20-yard line. Huge. It's big league. Big league, baby. Big league. 102 likes. Thank you guys so much for hitting 102 likes. Appreciate everybody in the chat as well. I'm sorry that I'm not going to be able to read all the chats. This chat is moving fast, and I appreciate all of you, every single one of you. Thank you. Seriously. Appreciate it. Who the hell is Brandon, and why do people say that stupid crap? Oh, man. Should I explain it? It's a political thing. It's silly. Basically, at a NASCAR race, okay, a guy named Brandon won the race, and in the middle of his winning interview, the whole crowd starts singing, or chanting, basically, "Screw Joe Biden," with the F word, and the interviewer, of course, not thinking the crowd would be saying that for out of nowhere, basically, says, "Oh look, instead of saying screw you Biden," she goes, "Oh look, the crowd is chanting, 'Let's go Brandon.'" And it's totally reasonable because if you make your mind can hear a lot of things if you think it. And why wouldn't she think the crowd is saying, "Let's go Brandon"? He just won the race. Anyway, so now, oh, okay. I know that's why I said it. I gotcha. Okay. So I didn't need to explain it, but it was funny. It was funny. Whichever side of the political aisle you were on, it's just a funny. Here we go. Is Antonio Gibson playing right now? Yes, he has a touchdown already. That's not how it works, Tim. You must read all the comments. That's right. My last comment, Roger. What did Jacob say? I don't even know. I can't wait to punish Cincinnati on the 31st. Why would we punish? Oh, Alabama. Roll Tide. I see the elephant now. That makes sense. The QB from Pittsburgh. Draft him? Yeah, I like him too. Find a way. That's a battle of the... Don't know. I don't get it. Any of you that's doing right now, make sure you subscribe to Tim and continue to support his streams. I'm going to make Fight for Old DC a moderator. You're here all the time. Always supporting. Thank you so much. You're now a moderator. You got a little wrench. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 from the 20. $19 Gilbert under center, but there's a stoppage in play for some reason. Is it a false start or something? Washington's got the re-huddle. Was there something wrong with the clock? I'm not sure what that was.
13:15. Play clock reset, but thank you.
Oh, okay, play clock reset. Okay. Here we go. What QB do you want in the draft? I like Pickett. I would really like Ritter, number 1. And the other guy I like is Sam Howell. I like him. Here we go. John Bates goes in motion. Gilbert under center in the I formation. Handing it off the middle for Jarrett Patterson. And Patterson keeping those legs. Oh, no, fumble! He kept the legs turning maybe a little too long. It's Washington football, so Washington gets the recovery. But it looks like Patterson put it on the ground. That was sketchy. Sam Cosmi, the rookie out of Texas, second-round pick, jumps on the football to get the recovery. Man, I was just about to compliment Jarrett Patterson for fighting for extra yards. Was the ball out before? It may have been caused by the ground, if we're being honest. It was hard to tell. 2nd and 7. Either way, Washington gets the ball, so no harm, no foul. It's a 3-yard gain. Dax Milne goes in motion from right to left. 2 receivers to each side now. Gilbert in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Hand off to the right side for Williams. Williams will dive ahead for a nice gain of about 5. So 3rd and 2 coming up for Washington. I did get his name right. It is Williams. Jonathan Williams. That's right. It is Jonathan Williams. Good hustle, but scary. Yes. It was scary. Very scary. Honestly, if it wasn't recovered by us, it may have been a down by contact anyway. But it was hard to see from the angle. I couldn't tell for sure. Is Gibson playing through injury? Yes, he is playing tonight. He's actually in the game right now on 3rd and 2 in the shotgun. Humphreys goes in motion, throws it over the middle, and incomplete. Looking for McLaurin. And McLaurin could not bring it in. I'm not sure if it was tipped or not. But either way, it was not caught. So that'll bring up 4th down and bring out the punting unit. Let's take a look here. McLaurin trying to find that hole in the zone. And it looks like it just got hit. It was great defense by number 57. Nearly picked off. All right, 4th and 2.
Should have gave it to him earlier.
Yeah, throw it in.
I ain't mad at him.
Throw it to the open spot instead of waiting until he got open and throwing it. I agree.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Gainwell, I think. No, it's not Gainwell this time. It's Rieger. Rieger will get tackled at the 23, 24-yard line of the Eagles, and that's where Jalen Hurts will start again, down by 10 with 11:30 to go. Almost choked that. Yeah, that was, and then it was almost blocked. That punt got actually kind of scary, close to blocking too. Anyway, what are you seeing so far right now, Jers?
Seeing that we're up 10-0, and we're about to go up 17-zip on a pick 6.
Ooh, I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Why is McKissick not in yet? McKissick is hurt. He has a concussion. He hasn't practiced in 2 weeks. So hopefully he gets better soon. But yeah, he had a scary hit in the Seahawks game, I believe it was. Taylor's on the COVID list for those who don't pay attention to the news. Well, kind of said that in a mean way. But yes, he is on the COVID list. But TCT, you're cool. You're good. You're good. Where the freak is Taylor? He is at home watching the game. Our offense needs to take some deep throws to loosen up the defense. Well, we did take a nice deep shot to Terry McLaurin for 46 yards. It doesn't seem like Gilbert's scared to throw the football. But on 3rd and 2, I like to try to just get the first down. Unfortunately, it was just a great play by the linebacker. It was a good play, not just a bad decision. It was a little late coming out, as Jarris said. It was just thrown a little bit late. Then that allowed the linebacker to get into position. Is Gibson starting right now? Yes, Gibson's in the game. Austin Kitses, maybe. I know you were here yesterday. Thank you so much for coming on back. What's up, Tim? I told you I'd be back. That's right. Is McKissick on IR? No. McKissick is not on IR. Gilbert's looking good, but he don't even seem confident. Of course. I mean, you haven't done anything all year. He wasn't even on a team. Wish they would return soon, maybe next year, if not this year. Oh, they're going to be back next week. They're just on the COVID list. I don't think Gilbert is that good. Taylor's still better? Well, probably true. But I don't hate what I'm seeing from Gilbert so far. I don't think he's great, but I don't hate it. 288 of you right now. Thank you so much for being here. If you don't mind, hit that like button. Also, if you're new, subscribe to the channel. When is Sly coming back? I thought it should be next week, but... Because, yeah, Johnson's was definitely a sketchy play right there. Here we go. Hurts in the game under center. 1st and 10 from their own 23-yard line. Hurts takes the snap. Handoff up the middle is Miles Sanders bouncing off the blockers, and he will get a gain of about a yard. Fumble comes out late, and Matt Ioannidis has it. What are they going to say? Did they call forward progress? Or was he down?
There's an injured Washington defensive lineman. I believe Daniel Wise slow to get up.
Oh, Daniel Wise slow to get up. Oh, he looks in pain. Looks like maybe a rolled up ankle. He's mad. Big boy ain't happy.
Happened to his body.
Let's take a look here. Was it actually a fumble or not? Sanders bouncing off the first blocker. And it looks like he was down. All right. 2nd and 9 for the Eagles. Yeah, I feel bad for Wise. This was a big opportunity for him with some injuries and stuff. And now he's hurt and he can't show what he got. It's very frustrating. Hurts under center, bunch formation. Handoff, no, play action. Setting up to the right, steps up into the pocket now. Going deep, has a step, but great safety play. Never mind, Goddard made an incredible catch. He just mossed Jeremy Reeves. Oh my goodness. Oh. Reeves was in perfect position. He played it beautifully. And Goddard just made the grab. Oh my God. Reeves caught that first. Reeves actually caught it. And then Goddard took it away from him. Wow. Big play there for the Eagles. Chunk play of about 40 yards. 45 yards up to the Washington 31-yard line. Hurts in the pistol, takes the snap. He's running the option, pitches it out to Sanders. Sanders cuts it back up in the middle, and he will get a gain of about 4. Maybe 3. 2nd down and 6.5, let's call it, because I don't know where they're going to put it. That was great defense, but amazing catch. Correct. Cannot open up the offense with Taylor. It's all good. Dutch, what's up, Dutch? 311 of you right now. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. If you don't mind, hit that like button. Also, if you're new, subscribe to the channel. We're here every Sunday night, Monday night, and Thursday night, as well as every Washington game. All right, Hurts in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. 2nd and 6. Handoff up the middle, and he will get a gain. No, sorry, bounces it outside, and he's still going. Can he get to the end zone? No, he gets pushed out of bounds at the 7-8 line. Sanders went into the dark hole and then somehow popped out of it and bounced out, losing yards, but then gaining a big play. 1st down and goal for the Eagles up near the 8-9 line. 8-yard line is where they put it. 2 receivers to each side, out way wide, stacked on top of each other. And either setting up the screen to Rieger. Rieger is going to get close to the end zone, out of bounds, right around the 1, maybe the 2. 2nd and goal from short. When are we going to have some play action with the quarterback option? Maybe, I don't know. But they're definitely running a great offense for Jalen Hurts' play style. And they're close to the end zone. Can Washington's defense hold up here and not allow a touchdown? Washington's going to use their first timeout, try to get their defense a little bit of a breather here, and try to keep them out. Eagles, I got to imagine, are one of the harder teams to keep out of the end zone. They have so many different ways to attack you. Jalen Hurts obviously able to run it. They do so many different misdirections. They got a lot of decent running backs with Sanders and Gainwell. Who's the other one? I'm drawing a blank off the top of my head. Oh, well. They have Devontae Smith, of course, in the receiving position as well. They have one more running back, and I'm just drawing. Oh, Jordan Howard. That's who it is. Jordan Howard. So, a lot of different ways they can hit you. That was holding on that wide receiver. We can't get a call. I didn't see it. Here we go. Hurts under center. Second and goal. Takes a snap. Handoff to Miles Sanders, and Miles Sanders will get stuffed for no gain. Cole Holcomb and Deron Payne in on the play. So now it's third and goal from the 2. Daddy Fluxy says, pick 6 out route. Let's do it. I like it. If William Jackson catches an out, he is off to the races. He's very fast. If Landon Collins catches it, he's going to get caught. All right, here we go. Third and goal. Empty backfield set. Hurts takes the snap. Looks like some weird stuff going on, and he's going to just take a shot to the end zone and incomplete. Is there a flag on the play? It's 4th and goal right now. Uh-oh. Devontae Smith slow to get up. Bobby McCain seems to think he was pretty hurt. Let's take a look here. Did he hit the back of his head? He may have hit the back of his head on the ground. He was trying to go for the ball. Ooh, yeah. That's concussion protocol for Devontae Smith. Scary. Kind of hit the back of his head like Parham did the other night. Ugh. Hope he's going to be okay. But wow, no offsides call there on Deron Payne. He clearly stepped over the line, but I guess he got back on the correct side before the snap. And Jake Elliott will come in for a 20-yard field goal attempt from the right hash. He's 22 for 24 on the year. Takes a snap, the kick's up, and the kick is good. That was one of the easiest field goals of his life. Looking like a PAT out there. And it is good. 10-3, Washington still on top with 8:07 to go here in the second quarter. Lot of football remaining. Spider Ninja camera. That one went over my head. Spider Ninja movie. No idea. That's bad news for Philly. Yeah, he's their number 1 receiver. Really good receiver, too. Rookie out of Alabama. He's really showing a lot of good stuff, considering he was drafted at number 11. I'll give up 3. Good goal line stop. Yes, especially the situation. I agree. I agree with that. Jairus, you're quiet over there.
Yep.
Just chilling.
Hey,
Enjoying the game?
I want to blow them out. That's what I want. So I want to blow them out.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Who's winning? Washington up 10-3.
I want to see a deep shot to Terry McLaurin in triple coverage.
Last time we saw that, he got hurt. I don't want to see it.
Oh, you know, man.
I want to see a nice deep shot to Terry McLaurin, 1-on-1, little Moss-town over Darius Slay again.
He puts it out a little bit further, but I ain't mad at him.
At least he took the shot, right?
Yeah, that's what I care about.
In triple coverage, yeah. That's funny. Did anyone watch the new Spider-Man movie? I did not. Is that what he was trying to say? Maybe that's what he was trying to say. I didn't watch it. Did you like it?
It was okay. Like they could have did a little bit more, but it was alright.
What's the latest actor to play him? What's that guy's name?
I don't know. Tom Holland?
Todd Holland. I think that does sound right. Or something like that. Tom Holland? Yeah, that sounds right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't watch those movies.
We know you don't.
All right, Jake Elliott in to kick off the kickoff. And it is going to be a touchback. So Washington will get the ball back at their own 25-yard line. Up by 7 with 8:07 to go in the second quarter. What will Washington do? Dr. Pig says it was fantastic. You really undersold the movie.
It was okay. It was disappointing.
Oh, disappointing.
Because I feel like I'm a guy.
Did they not throw it to Terry Deep? Is that the problem?
I like more substance.
I feel you. Here we go. Gilbert looking to throw, pumping, throwing it to the flat, caught by Carter, and Carter will just get ahead for what he can and gets a gain of about 5.
What were you talking about?
I was joking as far as like you said it was like you wanted you were disappointed, and I said why? Because they didn't throw it to Terry Deep in the movie. It was a joke. I'm sorry. Clearly it wasn't a good one.
Joke.
Yeah, it wasn't a good one. I apologize. Deep apologies here. Here we go. 2nd and 5 for Washington. 7.5 to go here in the second quarter. Gilbert takes the snap, handoff up the middle to Gibby. Gibby will dive ahead and get close to the first down marker for a gain of 4. 3rd and 1 coming up for Washington. Get Carter more involved. I'm not disappointed in that. He's a guy that I don't hate getting like jet sweeps or screen passes for sure. Here we go. Gilbert in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his right. Takes the snap. Oh, it looks like a guy jumped off sides. Are they going to call it? Because he was a tackle for a loss. Did he just time that perfectly? Seriously. That looked like he jumped way early. But they're saying right now, he timed that. Let's take a look here. Oh, maybe he just timed that perfectly. You know what? There's an argument to say that he just timed that absolutely perfectly. If you look at when the ball was snapped, I know he moved before the ball, but he didn't cross the line before the ball. That's the key. So what a play there by the defensive end for outside linebacker, whatever he was, for the Eagles. And a fair caught right around the 22-yard line of the Eagles. I know a lot of you guys are upset about that one, but upon the replay, that thing looked like perfect timing. To be honest, that looked like perfect timing. What did you think about that one, Jairus?
I would have went for it, but
No. I'm talking about is it offsides or not?
it looked like it on the initial, but I mean, I'm not gonna complain about it.
TCT wants to
still
pass
love it.
the ball. No, we got to stay balanced, continue to run. Look, the thing about the run is, or actually, you know what? I'll come back to this. 1st and 10. Man in motion, takes the snap, play action. Hurts steps up into the pocket, going deep, and incomplete. And no flags. Smith just never located the football. He may have had a chance at that if he looked up. Roberts on the coverage. It was not horrible coverage. It's just Smith was in great position. If he located the football, he would have been able to cut that a little flatter on the post route and ran right underneath it. It would have been tough for Roberts. 2nd and 10. 6:12 to go in the second quarter. Eagles down by 7 with the ball. 2nd and 10. Here we go at their own 23. Man goes in motion. Takes the snap. Eagles looking to throw, and it will be caught by Goddard for a gain of 5. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Eagles. No thinks he's offsides, but the Washington... I don't understand. Yeah, run, but they gotta... Sorry, I should have went back to the run. I almost forgot. I'll come back to it after this play. Here we go. 3rd and 5. 2 receivers to each side. Hurts in the shotgun. Takes a snap. 4-man rush. And he's throwing it over the middle. Has a man wide open in the zone. We are so bad at zone. Guys, you have to locate where the freaking tight end is. I mean, literally, none of you are within 5 yards of the tight end. What are you doing? Jamin Davis, he just crossed your face. And you didn't do anything to stop him. Jalen Hurts, play action, drops back, steps up into the pocket, throwing it floater, and has a man caught by Rieger, and another first down for the Eagles. 5:04 to go in the second quarter. So you got to run the football to let time run off the clock to then give your defense as much rest as possible so your defense is not on the field as much. That's what I was trying to say. But good night. This zone is so bad. Stop running zone. This cover 3 is just garbage. The linebackers are not good at zone. All right, here we go. Hurts in the pistol. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle for Gainwell. And Gainwell slips the tackle. And he gets close to the first down marker. We'll see where they mark it. And it should be second and short. But it's close to the first down marker. Not the best defensive series right now for Washington. Hurts in the shotgun again. It is 2nd and 1 at Washington's 38-yard line. Hurts steps up to the line to change the play. Now steps back into the shotgun. Takes the snap. And, might be false start on the Eagles. It does look like it. I think it was the left guard that jumped. Take a listen here.
Offense number 68. 5-yard penalty. Remains 2nd down.
Yep, it was the guard.
Boomy routining.
That's right. No, it was the tackle. Excuse me, I stand corrected. It was the left tackle. All right, so now it'll be 2nd and 6. It's Shaka Toney that made sure they called it. Washington football team, 0 penalties so far. That's awesome for Washington.
Watch you jinx it.
Jalen Hurts in the shotgun, steps up. Now has to roll to his left. Still looking downfield, throws it, and has a man open. The tight end, Dallas Goedert, makes the grab for another first down. Great job there by Hurts. He didn't get too antsy. He stayed in the pocket, just made slight movements.
This is where we miss Cam. Because Dallas Goedert having a field day with these boys.
Yep. Jonathan Allen did a good job getting pressure up the middle, but nobody was there to help him keep Hurts in the pocket. So, unfortunately, Jonathan Allen couldn't do it all on that one. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. William Jackson on the ground. Looks like he's grabbing his right ankle. Now it'll be no William Jackson and no Kendall Fuller. That's sketchy. That's sketchy.
Don't bother me.
Why are they playing so far off? Because that's the Jack Del Rio way. Mike Garcia wants more zone? The zone has been so bad. There's no outside pressure. Correct. I agree with that one. 326 of you in here right now. Thank you guys all for so much for being here. If you don't mind, hit that like button if you haven't already. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Is Troy Apke really playing corner right now?
I don't know.
We really miss Cam Curl. I agree. You don't want to run zone. Like this team's so bad at zone. You do realize they got the first down on the 3rd down because of the zone. Like the zone's so pathetic.
Jack Del Rio's terrible. He calls the stupidest play calls at the most inopportune times. You know, hey, it's 3rd down. Let's play zone.
If you don't start publicly complaining about the refs, it'll never change. I'm okay with complaining about the refs. I just want to complain about the refs in reasonable fashion. That's what I say. Like, don't just be a homer and say they screwed your team just because you're mad. Like, you got to be actually correct in the criticism. Here we go. Hurts puts Smith in motion, takes the snap, handoff to the left side is Sanders, and Sanders will get a dive ahead for a gain of about 4. They are going to give him 3.5, it looks like. 2nd down and a long 6. Who is better, Hurts or Wentz? I like Wentz, personally. He just could never stay healthy, but I like Wentz. Here we go. 2nd and a long 6. Under 3 minutes to play in the 2nd quarter. Jalen Hurts in the shotgun. 3 receivers to his right. Washington might be bringing a blitz here. Takes a snap. Here they come. Running up the middle now is Miles Sanders. And Jamin Davis makes the tackle after a gain of about 4. So a long 3rd and 2 coming up for the Eagles.
Man, Dallas got us 5 receptions for 98 yards already.
Yup. That's the Cam Curl not being here. That's the guy that mans up the tight ends. Is it raining? Oh, it's starting to rain. All right. Hurts in the shotgun. Is that... Who's number 2 on offense? Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. Miles Sanders has a huge hole and will get a first down up inside the 5. They put Darius Slay in on offense. Did you guys see that?
Oh. That's interesting. I didn't even know you can do that.
Yeah. Interesting. They threw him in on offense. Is Bostic still out? You don't want Bostic. Bostic ain't the answer. Trust me, we're better because Bostic's not in, and we still are not good. That's how bad Bostic is. Collins saved the touchdown. Yes, he did. Sanders' nose ring is cute. Oh, Thiago. Oh, Thiago. 326 of you watching. Thank you so much for being here. If you don't mind, hit that like button. We only have 127 likes, but concurrent viewers of over 300. Hit the thumbs up. It's the thumbs up under the video. Hit it. It helps. Really, seriously. Thank you so much. Collins is literally doing it all night. Collins has been playing great tonight. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. What up, Swold? When it's halftime, I need you to break down my draft order. I did it in the Discord for you and Jarris to give me a grade. Okay. Also, if you haven't already, go to subscribe to Spoiled 8 for Gaming if you like Apex Legend. He's doing a tournament coming up here soon. The day after Christmas, I think? I don't know. I don't remember the details, but subscribe to his channel and hit the notification bell for that. I need input, Tim. Okay. We should take time outs. Yeah, there's 1 minute and 56 seconds. We definitely want time to try to put points on the board. Washington got the ball first, so the Eagles will get the ball first coming out of halftime. We need to draft offense a bunch this draft, probably.
No, we don't.
Here we go.
It's basically 10-10.
Let's see. They're hurrying up to the line. Hurts in the shotgun. Sanders in the backfield with him. Takes the snap. Handoff. No, Hurts keeps it. Pump fakes it. Fakes it. And dives for the end zone, but he was short. He is short, but not by very much. It looks like it's a half yard. Am I behind you now, Chris?
No.
Oh, okay.
You're way in front of me.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate. Hit the fast forward on your thing. If you hit that.
That crap don't work. I don't have that.
Well, if you go to the little settings thing, right? And then it says speed. You hit speed and hit ×2, and it'll catch up to me. Where is Curl? He's on the COVID list. Who's hurt now? Is that Payne? No, it's Landon Collins. Oh my lord. Oh, the guy that's playing the best on defense tonight is hurt. The Eagles field is trash, yeah. Are you sleeping, Tim? No, I was texting my dad back. We can have another easy game day. It's always close, win or blowout, loss. So I'm either sweating my butt off or just sitting in my living room depressed. I feel you, Redskins, man, 10. I feel you. Collins is hurt. Darn it. Walking on his own power to the sideline. Maybe he'll come back. Falling like little flies. I feel you, dudes. All right, here we go. Big play. 2nd and goal. What has Washington got in the tank? Can they keep him out of the end zone? 1:34 to play in the second quarter. Hurts under center. Bunch formation. Puts a man in motion. Takes a snap. QB sneak up the middle. And easy pressure up the middle. And that is a touchdown. Eagles. All right. We got a tied ball game. Does Washington have enough? The one problem is they're so understaffed, I guess. I don't know. What do you want to say? Like, there's so lack of depth that in a tough, grinded-out game to the end, if it's close, the Eagles have the advantage on that one. But at the same time, if you told me it was 10-10 going into half with how many injuries we have and no quarterback, I'll take it. Oh, the Eagles are going for 2 here. Interesting decision. 2-point attempt in the shotgun is Jalen Hurts. Jalen now switches to underneath center, and they're trying to get him to jump off sides, and it looks like they don't. Okay, interesting decision. See, this is the kind of stuff that young coaches think about. You know what? Why not line up, try to get him to jump off sides? If you get an extra yard, now you only need a yard to get 2 points. But if you don't get it, all it is you move it back 5 yards, and it's still an easy PAT. Like, the PAT is only, 35 yards anyway? Or something like that? 32 yards?
It's 39. You're always yelling at somebody.
But either way, it's up to now a 37, 38-yard field goal. So it's not even that hard of a field goal still, and you take your chances. All right, setting up is Jake Elliott after the delay of game. Takes the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So this game is tied 10-10 with 1 minute and 29 seconds left in the second quarter. Or call a timeout. Yeah, that's true, TCT. If you don't need your timeouts, why not?
Do they have a guy as a cheerleader?
It's 2021, Jairus. Of course. Every team has guys as cheerleaders now.
Yeah, they lost their mind.
You don't like looking at the pretty men out there?
No, I don't.
But hey, you can't hate the hustle. He just hangs out with cheerleaders all day. Not a bad deal for the dude, right? Am I right? Here we go. Elliott in to kick it away. 1:29 to go here in the second quarter. Washington got the ball first, so the Eagles will get the ball first out of halftime. And there's the kick. So can Washington put some points on the board beforehand? Carter gets a return from the 2-yard line, running to his right. He cuts it back. Blockers in front. Has wide open lanes. Can he get to the beat? Can't beat the last man. And he's up to the 47-yard line. Is there any flags on the play? Nope. It looks good. So Washington starts in phenomenal field position. DeAndre Carter, with that kick return, has made a huge argument to be in the Pro Bowl as a kick returner. Oh, there is a flag. Why didn't they put any flag up there?
First down.
They didn't mark it as a flag. So how was I supposed to know there was a flag? There's literally nothing on the sign that says flag. Annoying. All right, 1st and 10. Still starting in decent field position. Looks like it's up to about the 32-yard line of Washington. It's 1 minute and 20 seconds. Oh, the rain looks like it's coming down hard now. Gilbert, 5 for 9, 83 yards tonight. In the shotgun, puts Humphreys in motion, takes the snap, Throws it out to Gibson in the flat. Gibson has blockers in front, and he'll get out of bounds only with a gain of about 2. Good job there by the linebacker to fight through the block and make the tackle.
Man, throw it to Terry. All these little dink and dunks.
Release the Gilberts. Here we go. 2nd and 8. Minute and 14 seconds on the clock. Can Washington get into field goal range? Gilbert in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left. Takes the snap. Here's a 4-man rush. Gilbert steps up into the pocket, throws underneath. Caught by Ricky Seals-Jones, and he just dives ahead for a gain of about 6. 3rd down and short coming up. 1 minute and 4 seconds and counting. 3rd and 2. Gilbert. 3 receivers to his right. Takes the snap. Throwing it to the left side, and it's going to be caught by Terry. Yep, 1st down Washington. Clock's ticking. And Washington uses their final timeout with 41 seconds. Good job there by Gilbert, going to his number 1 receiver when he needs it the most. Run Gibson, my team into the Fantasy League Championship. What's up, Tim Carroll? Oh, the Cowboy fan drafting Gibby. Look at you. Paul Caton says we need a score. Yeah, that 3 points would be big. There's no doubt about it. What's Gilbert's first name? Garrett. Garrett Gilbert. What's up, Jason Rogers? Am I alone in getting your chat about a minute before the live play-by-play kind of ruins it? Oh, I'm sorry, Tom. Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do. I try to get rid of the delay as much as I can. YouTube just has like a 20-something second delay for some reason. It's really annoying, and I'm sorry. It's one of the things. Here we go. Gilbert in the shotgun, takes the snap, drops back, throwing it underneath, and a high throw, but one-handed catch by Seals, and Seals will dive ahead for a gain of a 1st down, it looks like, up to 10. They got to hurry up to the line now. 30, 31, 29, 28, 27, 26. They're up to the Eagles' 48-yard line. Gilbert in the shotgun, takes the snap, looking to throw. Now rolling to his right, has to get rid of it. Can't take a sack! You got to throw the football! Gilbert! You cannot take a sack there! Your right arm was free. You just have to throw the ball away. You're out of the tackle box. Come on, Gilbert. Dang it. So that's the end of the first half with a stupid sack by Gilbert. Dang it. Ding dong. Dude, your arm is out here flailing. Throw the football. You can't take a sack. Good night. Well, it is
We should
what it
be
is.
losing this game right now. They controlling time possessions. They rushing more yards. They have more passing yards. They just got 2 turnovers. That's the difference. They ain't had those turnovers. We'd be getting smoked right now.
It would be definitely sketchy if Dallas Goedert caught that pass, for sure.
Because in all those turnovers, they was driving downfield.
Yeah. I mean, Hurts right now is 11 for 14, 169 yards and an interception. I mean,
Which really wasn't his fault.
it 100% wasn't his fault. He hit the dude right in the hands, Goddard. And Goddard just dropped it and kicked it up in the air. That block by Washington, 76, was pathetic. I don't care. Who is number 7? Is it Sadiq Charles now? I don't even know. No, it's Cosme, the rookie. I don't know what happened, but either way, Gilbert can't frickin' take a sack there. I don't care if I don't care if they let somebody run free. You got to get rid of the football. Have your audio on in the background. You scared the crap out of me. Sorry, Pepsi Can. Appreciate you being here. Sorry to scare you. All right, well, we got halftime. Whew. We got a game, 10-10. what is Turner doing? He's throwing too much. It was the 2-minute warning. You got to throw the ball. You're under 2 minutes with one timeout. You can't run the football. And we ran the ball 12 times out of 25 plays. And before that, we threw the ball, 4 or 5 times on that final drive? So we were running the ball more than we threw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 pass plays on that drive that, of course, you have to pass. There's 1 minute and 29 seconds left in the half. Like, you can't not pass there. And then on top of that, so before that was only 8 pass plays compared to 12 run plays. So we're running the football more than we're throwing. Like, you can't run the football every single play unless you're the Patriots, but it is what it is. Spike the ball after the first for gosh sakes. That's another option. It wasn't a first down, though. Tim, my wife just ran in here and said, "What the hell are you watching?" I told her a radio host. Oh, that's funny. Sorry for yelling. Not really, though, because I would do that again if he does something silly like that again. Come on, Gilbert. I don't care if you're brand new. That's freaking pee-wee football right there. You got to get rid of the football. Come on, bro.
Tim, listen, not everybody can be as good as you. Okay? And stop running your mouth.
How much did Gilbert sign for? I actually don't know that question.
Oh, he signed for 1 year, 5.
1 year, 5. Garrett Gilbert contract. That's an interesting question. Garrett Gilbert contract. Are you serious? So base salary is $920,000, but he only makes that much if he actually plays every game. So I think 920 divided by 16 is what I think he's making. Wait, I need a calculator, not typing in that. What is 920,000 divided by 16? So he's making $57,500 to play this game. Not bad, huh?
They could have called my phone.
They could have called my phone. Not a bad day. Gilbert is playing decent. It's Del Rio's play calling that got Philly back in it. I mean, we just stink in the secondary. It's so bad. And then we have injuries to our best players. She's fine with it. Been around 30 years. She said, "You know your crap." Thank you. Thank you, Tim. Thank you to your wife for her kind words. Appreciate it. Then he drops back again. Yeah, I hate the zone that we play because we're just so bad at it. I don't even hate the idea of zone. We just stink at zone. You know, it's not like a bias I have against zone. I play zone on Madden all the time. I prefer zone in many ways, but we are just awful, especially at the linebacker spot. It's how you run, Tim. The spyless gun runs doesn't have the same effect as under center running formations. It just doesn't. Well, I mean, I think it's fine to run out of the gun because they don't know what you're doing. Like, because yes, it's easier to run out of under center, true, but it's also easier to pass in the shotgun. So, like, you're good at running, so it kind of balances them out. But you're saying that maybe you should just, hey, go straight to the run and then just do straight up boot plays. And boot plays can work too. I mean, all these things can work. It's just a matter of executing them. Guess who? RSO. The Roger Smith offense.
We running the ball just fine. Roger can stop crying.
Spoiled wants a grade on his thing. I don't know how to grade it, dude. I don't know a lot of these players.
Who are they?
Garrett Wilson, David Bell, Myron Cunningham, Sam Williams, Josh Weil, Christopher Hinton, and Jeremiah Gemmel.
Josh Wiley.
Yeah. The tight end for Cincinnati. You know him.
Well, you're not drafting Garrett Wilson at 14. That's number one.
What, is he going higher?
No, you'll be lower than that.
Hmm.
David Bell, you're not drafting 2 receivers back to back.
Well, the
If
Saints
anything,
might.
you would take Jalen Windermeyer at that because you don't have a tight end.
Yeah, tight end. They need tight end help too.
Sam Williams isn't very good. Josh Wiley, I mean, obviously he goes to Cincinnati, so I know him.
Mm-hmm.
Has some talent, but needs to work on his catching ability. Linebacker, I don't know who Christopher Hinton is or Jeremiah Gemmel.
Gemmel, I think.
Oh,
Gemmel.
I can tell you right now, anybody in North Carolina's team is terrible. So
Except for Howell.
yeah, exactly. But the best receiver in this draft class is Chris Olave.
Chris Olave. Fair enough. Tim, what do you think of Jamin so far? Do you think he was all hype in the draft? I don't even think he was hype. I think we overreached for him on draft day. Like, it was a reach on draft day. I mean, you can go back and listen to my take on him. Like, I didn't hate the idea of drafting him because he does have so many physical traits. He runs a 4.4, like a low 4.4. And some of them, I think, even said he ran a 4.37. He's got great size, 6'3", like 230 plus pounds. So he's got the attributes to be a great linebacker. But I said at the time that he needs a lot of work. When you watch his film, he was slow to go after the running backs. He didn't tackle extremely well. Like, there was things about him on tape that I didn't like. And you go listen to my thing about him. And I wasn't 100% right. Like I said, I would take him over a guy like JOK, which was clearly wrong. But I was looking more at the size and stuff like that. And I thought that JOK was a little bit overhyped, but clearly I was wrong on that one. But anyway, it was just I didn't like either of them at number 19. I didn't want these linebackers at 19. If I was going to draft a linebacker, I would have drafted Zaven Collins, but Zaven Collins was off the board. I loved Zaven Collins' size, and he had great top-end speed. He wasn't like a quick linebacker, but it didn't matter. He didn't need to be quick because he's 6'4" and had huge arms, and also ran like top-end speed. He could run with the best of them. I mean, he had great stride, and I loved him. But Jamin Davis, he needs a lot of work, and it's clearly showing this year. I'm not saying that he can't get there, but hence why I say he needs a lot of work. We got to teach him up.
He can't be a middle linebacker. Put it that way.
He can't be a middle linebacker.
He ain't Darius Leonard.
Mm-mm.
Even though that's his player comp. He needs to be on the outside where he's comfortable. That's who he is.
He clearly plays way too slow. I mean, the guy has all the physical attributes in the world, but he plays as if he's me. Like, you may as well stick me out there, and I swear sometimes I feel like I can get there just in the same amount of time as Jamin Davis. Like, he just plays so slow and reads so slow. So, I want Jamin to succeed. I hope he succeeds. And one of the things I also said in my video is, I thought this was the best spot for him because of the front four that he was going to be playing behind. But obviously the front four didn't live up to their expectations either, so that hurts Jamin. But clearly Jamin is he's just not very good on his own right. It's a problem.
Should have traded up for Justin Fields.
Yeah, that would have been nice. Dallas will win the division by their self. Don't need the Skins' help or no help. They're already at 10 wins. Yeah, they basically have it all but locked up. The Cowboys do. There's only 3 games left for them, right? They're sitting at 10-4. Yeah. So the Eagles could technically catch them if Dallas lost every single game, but all you need is one more win and it's locked. Like, nobody else can catch you just by being too far. Like, Washington had to win last week to have a chance at the division, but now it's a lock. Is Gilbert normally a running back or something? No, we just picked him up off the free agency. If we lose this game, our chances are slim of making the playoffs. It sickens me to say Dallas will win the division. Yeah, it's just the truth.
Oh, we lose this game, we might as well just lose the next 3.
Right. It sucks because the upcoming draft is when we should have drafted a linebacker. I mean, we still need linebacker. I hope we draft more linebacker. Like, just because we drafted a first-round linebacker last year does not mean we don't need to draft another linebacker this year. Oh, my goodness. Our linebacker core is horrific. They're so bad. Sure, Porter. Sorry. 1 second, Porter. You in the chat? Yeah, here we go. What? Oh, there it is. What's up, Porter?
What up?
How you doing, bro?
Did you see what I typed in the memes?
No, I didn't. Let's take a look. Oh, funny NFL presser dubs. Oh, so like they it's not something they actually say, but it's like lip reading.
Yeah.
That's funny. I didn't see it, but I can't watch it right now, but that's funny. Anyway, how you liking the game?
Well, to nothing start, the QB, the third string QB is oppressing all of us.
Uh-huh.
But then they started.
Oh, we get a squib kick. It's gonna be a touchback for Washington. Anyway, you got a minute. You got like 30 seconds. Keep going, Porter.
So then the Eagles came back. Yeah. And then ever since, it's going to be a good second half.
Good deal. I like it. Well, thanks for stopping by, Porter, and I'll definitely watch your meme, the meme thing later, okay?
All right. I'll be watching the stream for sure, dude.
All right, buddy. Thanks.
Peace out.
All right, here we go. I wanted to double up in this year's draft. Me too. I did too. I wanted Jabril Cox out of LSU. I think he's a great coverage linebacker. I wanted him bad. All right, we're off. So Hurts will start this drive, opening the second half on his own 25-yard line. In the shotgun, 3 receivers to the left. Now he switches to under center. Miles Sanders, the single back. Takes the snap, handoff to the left side, and he's going to run with a nice hole. And Cole Holcomb makes a tackle, but there's fumble on the play. Jamin Davis jumps on it.
He was down.
Let's see. It looks like they are saying he was down. It's going to be second down. Man, Eagles have put the ball on the ground a lot. Let's take a look here. Was this actually on the ground or down or not? Yes, it was. It was definitely down by contact before the fumble came out. But I like Cole Holcomb's idea of going after the football. Ooh, the Seahawks are up on the Rams 10-3 right now in the third quarter. Rams are struggling. 2nd and 2. Hurts in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Hand off. No. Jalen Hurts keeps it. Running to the right. Deron Payne's trying to chase him down, and Hurts slides. And gets plenty of yardage for the first. Gets a gain of about 8. All right, 1st and 10. Over 13 and a half minutes to play in this third quarter. Hurts in the pistol, takes the snap, handoff to the left side for Sanders. Sanders has a hole, gaping into the secondary. Blockers in front, still going, and Bobby McCain has to make the tackle after a gain of about 40.
Whoever 62 is, he can run.
He's the center. He was making some plays, huh? Nice block there by 68, too. You see that? Good job by Bobby McCain just saving the touchdown at that point. All right, 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Play action. Hurts, pump fakes. Now finds Goddard underneath, and it's another first down and more. Goddard still fighting for extra yards and gets up to the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, Eagles.
Our defense sucks.
Cap says we need to go back to the locker room. Here we go. Hurts in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Hurts steps back to look to throw. Throwing it to the left side. Had a man open, and it went off of the receiver's hands. Ward Jr. dropping it. So it's 2nd and goal from the 2. Still plenty of opportunities here for the Eagles. Can Washington's defense get a goal line stand? That would be huge for the outlook of this game. Hurts coming up to the line. 4 receivers stacked on top of each other on the right side. You have a receiver at the tight end position on the left. Hurts under center. Takes the snap. He's going to QB sneak it. And there's another touchdown. Jalen Hurts on the ground. Touchdown number 2 for him. And the Eagles go up 17-10 in this game. But Washington, we're not dead yet. We're not over yet, baby.
We know we got to throw the ball now. This is what you didn't want to happen.
Yep. But no, I'd just say stay true. Continue to play your game.
No, I say bail out. Because if they stop, they got the momentum now.
Well, I'm just saying continue to play your game, and then maybe you can get the play action over the top. But eventually, I agree with you. We got to take our shot. Like we can't just hang out all day because we're not going to drive it down the field the entire way without making mistakes. That's something we're not going to do. Like Taylor Heineke was great for that, and clearly Gilbert doesn't know the offense well enough to just pick them apart down the field, which is expected. He's been here for 5 days or something like that. Like he's not a guy that's been in the system for a long time. But
take him over what Heineke give him.
But we gotta. Well, anyway, the point is like Heineke obviously was doing better at what we were doing last time with digging and dunking and just trying to do slow, methodical drives. Now we got to take shots, but in order to take shots, you got to continue to run the football and then running play action and then finding Terry in one-on-one situations. If Terry is one-on-one, you have to go for it. Have to.
Well, Heineke doesn't give you that option. You don't give a crap with Terry one-on-one. Oh, wide open.
Defense is trash right now. Yep.
Garrett Gilbert will sling that rock over to number 17, and that's why he's my quarterback of the future.
What do you usually say? LOL?
Garrett Gilbert will show the world tonight why he is the franchise quarterback moving forward. If Garrett Gilbert throw 3 touchdowns, you're going to hear Roger say, oh, he's the future. Let's sign him long term. Roger likes sorry quarterbacks. This man said he want Mitchell Trubisky and Marcus Mariota. And now he wants
No, Roger. Tell me that's not true, Roger. Tell me that's not true. You did not want Mitch Trubisky, please.
He did. He said he want Mitchell Trubisky, Marcus Mariota, and Tyler Huntley.
275 of you in the chat right now. Thank you so much for being here. If you don't mind, hit that like button if you haven't already. We're at 164 likes. That's 270. That means 107 of you right now, or 106 of you. I can't count. 109 of you have not liked the stream. What are you guys doing?
If that was our quarterback room next year, we would be so screwed. He went 6 plays, 75 yards.
All right. Man, Carter almost busted a touchdown last time or two. Gosh, can we not get a holding here? And it's going to be another touchback. They don't want to test DeAndre Carter again. All right, so 12:26 to go in this game. Still plenty of time for anything to happen. Eagles on a 17-0 run right now. Garrett Gilbert running out on the field again. He's 9 for 13, 105 yards right now. No turnovers.
His picture looked like he benches like 400 pounds.
He does have some big biceps in that photo, doesn't he?
Yeah. He's like a receiver.
He looks like DK Metcalf arms.
He's not having a bad night, though. 9-13, buck 05.
Not bad. All right, he starts this one under center. Carter goes in motion, takes the snap, play action, setting up the screen, and it is intercepted. He threw it to Gibson, but he threw it too high, and it's going to be intercepted.
Wow.
Eagles take the ball.
Bro, this is why I hate Scott Turner. Why do we keep running? We suck. Every time we run the screen, it's blown up or it's just unsuccessful. Just stop running it completely.
Yo, where's the pass interference? Gibby got tackled with the... Oh, it's dropped interception. It's dropped interception. But it still should have been PI. Gibby got tackled in the backfield, setting up the screen. What was that?
Scott Turner do the stupidest stuff, bro. I don't want to see no more screens for the rest of the season.
Screen is not a bad play call.
It is when it's never successful.
It's incomplete. Incomplete. All right, so second down, we avoid the tragedy.
Throw the ball to 17 if you're going to throw it. If not, run it.
Our screen game sucks. We don't run great screens, I give you that. But at the same time, I mean, Gibson had a 71-yard touchdown screen earlier this year.
Yeah. 8-9 weeks ago.
Oof. Well, that's just the first one that came to my head. I'm sure we have ran some other screens.
Yeah, we did. And they all was unsuccessful.
Here we go. 2nd and 10. Gilbert in the shotgun. 12:19 to go here in the third quarter. They actually just changed the clock. It's 12:24 to go. Humphreys goes in motion. 3 receivers to the right. McLaurin's one-on-one at the top of the screen. Takes a snap, but it's a run play to the left, and Gibby stiff arms a man, tries to cut it back, and he's going to lose a yard.
Oh, my gosh. That should have been a first daggone play.
We just don't have the quarterbacks to check out of a play. Like, please, when Terry McLaurin's one-on-one, especially with a guy 10 yards off of him, can I get a quick screen pass, please? Not a screen, or it's a screen or a freaking slant. One of the two. Gilbert in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Steps up in the pocket, avoids the rush, and has to just throw it away. He got handsy. He had room to step up and make a play. But he didn't know it. He doesn't have the feel of a quarterback. Good pressure there by the defensive front there for the Eagles.
Why can't we call plays for Terry? For him to specifically just look at him the whole way through.
You have time. You had a blocker in front of you. Ugh. Tressway into punt it away. And he's going to get caught at the 30-yard line, running to his right side, and he gets tripped up only after a gain of 2. Jonathan Williams makes the play. And now here comes Jalen Hurts in the offense. Comes back onto the field. Up by 7 now. Play calling is trash per usual. A screen pass to the running back is not a bad play call. The second play was a run out of this single back formation that Roger Smith, that you want, that got stuffed for a 1-yard loss. Like, I don't understand. A bad play call to you are plays or to everybody, and it's so frustrating, and it's such a weird critique. A bad play call is one that doesn't work. A good play call is one that works. That's not how football works, okay? Sometimes the defense makes a good play. Sometimes the defense beats your guy in front of you. Sometimes the defense makes a tackle. Times the perfectly on the go, on hike. A defense is there to also get paid. That's not how it works. A run play on 2nd down and 10 is not a bad play call. A screen play to the running back is not a bad play call on 1st down. Teams do it all the time, and it has great success. And then a throw on that final play, you have to throw it out of the shotgun on 3rd and 10. You're not going to get a play action on 3rd and 10 and fool anybody. It's just not going to happen. All right? The critiques of the play calling are so odd to me. So odd. Not saying that he makes a great play call every single time, but these play calls that he did on that drive are fine. Are literally fine. There's nothing unusual about the play calling on that one. Oh, yeah. Streeter, we're not dead yet. Looking like Lola had it right. Philly is right there. Brussels sprouts? What's up, Philip? It's still halftime for them? That's funny. We ain't dead. Okay, Tim. Suck it up, Buttercups.
They just need to give Terry the ball for the
What up,
rest of the
AJ?
game.
Nah, we're dead.
Just walk up. Terry need to walk up to Gilbert and say, listen, every play just throw it to me. That's it. Nobody else.
He needs to pull like a Michael Jordan in the last shot. When you're the inbounder, you throw it to me. I don't care who else is open. I could be quadruple covered. You throw it to me when it's time. You can't tell me, Roger, what the bad play call was. You can't. You're just saying it. It's just a thing out of the blue. You just say it just to say it. Here we go. In the pistol is Jalen Hurts. Takes the snap. Handoff. Yep, hands it off to the right side for Miles Sanders, and good blocking again. Hits the outside, and he has a gain of about 9. Cole Holcomb went flying after that one.
Yeah, they probably score another touchdown.
Sanders is killing us. Yeah, he's got back-to-back weeks with a 100-yard game now. He already has 123 yards with 11 and a half to go in the third quarter. Wow, this is the first Philly player with 2 back-to-back 100-yard games since LaShawn McCoy did it back in 2014. Dallas Goedert in motion. Jalen Hurts takes the snap. Play action. Steps up into the pocket. Now he's going to run it himself, and he's got plenty of room to run, and he slides at the Washington 48-yard line. 1st and 10, Eagles. They're all
This
bad
is
play
too
calls.
easy.
It is too easy right now. I mean, our defense is just a bunch of backups right now. I mean, we have nobody. We have a couple of decent D linemen still, but it's not enough. Like, our secondary is literally nobody's. 1st and 10, Hurts in the pistol. 2 tight ends, takes the snap, hand off to the left side. Gainwell, no, it's Howard. He's going to get out to the edge and get a gain of 7. Washington is just getting grinded out right now. Grinded down. Can't get anything to slow them down. First team since the 1985 Bears to have 7 consecutive games with 175 rushing yards or more in a game. What's happening is the Eagles are just grinding us down. We have a bunch of backups in the secondary. It's pretty pathetic. And we can't do anything about it. Pitch play, and it's a fumble! All right, hey, there we go. That helps. That's a loss of 3. So now it's going to be 3rd down and 6. Can Washington get off the field here?
You know what? You already know what Jack going to do. Oh, yeah. Let me go to my number 1 play call. Zone.
Cover 3. Good old cover 3. Make my linebackers do everything when they can't do anything. Let's see what they can do. Under 9 minutes to go in the third quarter. Down by 7. Eagles have the ball. 3rd and 6. Hurts in the shotgun. Puts the receiver in motion. Takes the snap. Here comes the blitz. Has a free rusher. And they're setting up the screen. And it's dropped by Goddard. It is dropped. So 4th and 6. Washington gets off the field. We'll take it. Fight for Whole DC. Deleted message from DJB. I don't know what he said. What did he say, I hope he wasn't just talking trash. If he's just talking trash, don't ban anybody. Like, if they're just talking stuff. But obviously, if he's saying some weird stuff, as far as, you know, slurs or weird nothing. Talk to my wrench. Lol. DeAndre Carter catches it at the 10-yard line. Fair caught. Talk to my wrench. That's funny.
Jalen Hurts definitely plays like Malik Willis. That's a good comparison.
Jalen Hurts plays like Malik Willis.
Yep. Malik Willis just way more inaccurate.
Right.
But hey, look at the bright side. If we lose this game, we are officially have a top 10 pick. We're 12 right now.
These schemes are outdated. Talking about the defense, probably, I guess. Defense coordinator Jack is doing a terrible job. We have been so bad for a long time. Our last good coordinator was Sean Taylor, and he was a stud. Well, a defensive player. I thought it was like he's not a defensive coordinator, but Greg Williams was a good coordinator back in the day. But there's two things. I'm not a big Jack fan anymore. I was a huge Jack fan, but he does do things that frustrate the crap out of me. But to be very honest, I don't think there's a single play call he can make here that's going to make a difference with our secondary right now. Our secondary is so pathetic.
I'm on Lovie Smith. That's what I want from Houston. One thing I know about Lovie, he will dial up a blitz package.
Right.
He will send a house. Lovie Smith, head coach of the Chicago Bears against Peyton Manning. I think that was Peyton Manning.
Want to talk weird? Playoffs? Talking
Isn't
playoffs?
that? Didn't he? What's the name against Peyton in the Super Bowl? Wasn't he the head coach?
Who? Tony Lovie Smith? Yeah, he was against Peyton. Yeah. In Chicago, yep.
Hey, Lovie went to the Super Bowl. Bro. Go ahead, bring Lovie here.
Mm-hmm.
As a D coordinator. And if Eric Bieniemy don't want a head coaching job, bring him in as OC.
Smith's at Illinois right now, right?
No, I guess, yeah. Could have just said Chicago. No, he's at Houston.
He's at Houston now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Wait.
I thought he coached Illinois.
What?
Like the college.
No, he played the Texans. He went to Texans.
Oh, he got hired by a DC again? And Texans?
Yes, he's been their defensive coordinator all season.
I don't watch Houston games. I'm sorry. Hand off to the left side is Gibby. Gibby hits the outside, cuts it up, and he gets a gain of about 7. There we go. Finally get a carry. They're going to give him 8. Nice run.
This is a spineless offense. We're not getting anywhere with this offense.
Jennifer King, assistant running backs coach. Our running backs do pretty good. She must be doing a good job. Got to get Gibby to not fumble the football, though.
Dude, she's just as big as Patterson. Put her out there.
Takes the snap. Hand off. No, play action. Throwing it underneath. Caught by Carter. He bobbled it, but he did catch it. First down, Washington. T-Ho with the super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. $4.99 says we can't take the loss. We have to come back and win. I don't want Philly fans to mock us and call us Washington L's. We need to bring back Kevin O'Connell. Interesting. Before he left. Yep. But thank you again for the super chat. And yes, I want to come back and win this game as well. Can we do it? 7:20 to go in the third quarter. Down by 7. 3 receivers to the left. Gilbert in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Play action. Gilbert has to step to the right side. Throwing it underneath and incomplete. He got hit as he threw it.
Bruh, Terry is what? He holds onto the ball too long. Okay, look at Matty Ice. Cooper Kupp, I know it must be nice having a quarterback that throws you the ball 1 trillion times.
1 trillion. 1,000,005,000,000 times. A lot of times. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Washington at their own 24-yard line. Milne goes in motion. Handoff to Gibby, and the blitz was on, and they get a big loss. Blitz was on big time, that one. Bad play calling. Yeah, we ran into the blitz. What's so frustrating is it's not even the play calling. Because sometimes the defense calls the right play against you, the one you have, but we just don't have a quarterback that can read a defense. Like, they're showing blitz. Like, look at Terry. That means he's one-on-one. If they're sending an all-out blitz, he's one-on-one. We got to look at Terry one-on-one. Now he's probably going to throw it to Terry now when he's triple covered. Pump faking, going deep, and incomplete. Yeah, I mean, Darius Slay, that's the easiest coverage ever. He just ran back playing cover 3 defense, and now you throw it to Terry. As I said, it's like, look at Terry when he's one-on-one. So frustrating, man. All right, 4th and 16 here. So here comes the punt of Tressway. And there it goes. Let's see what happens here.
We ain't got no other QBs.
And caught at the 27. He cuts it up and will get tackled at the 37-yard line. So the Eagles will have good field position here, up by 7. And we got a commercial break. Della with the super chat. Thank you so much for the super chat. $9.99 says, Lovie Smith is soft coverage guy. Safety Mark Barron complained about it. Remember, Jarris would be crying because it would be Jack cover defense 3 times 3. Would be Jack's cover defense times 3. So he plays a lot of soft coverage, just like Jack Del Rio. So it's they both play the bend don't break style defense.
Well,
you try to make
last
him
time I
drive the whole
checked-
time. What's that?
Last time I checked, Mark Barron was picked in the first round. He was a bust, but that's none of my business. So what does he know? So let's not talk about what Mark Barron says, because he's not even in the league anymore. Thank you.
Well, the one thing that I will say about this, I don't necessarily hate the soft coverage idea, but if you're going to play that style of defense, what you need is top-notch linebackers. I don't know what defense to run when you have such bad linebacker play in the zone. I'm not a defensive expert. I played offense in college, so I know a lot more about offense than I do the defensive side. But
There's nothing you can do. You can't hide them.
I mean, it's true. But at the same time, it's like when you are playing that soft coverage, the idea is to make it so you bend, don't break. And the offense has to be perfect all the way downfield. You have to be consistently going, first down, second down, third down, completion, and convert. Like, it's much harder to play against. The problem is when you have terrible linebacker play, it's just guys running open underneath all day, and it's easy 5-yard, 10-yard completions all the way down the field. It's just simple. Like, we don't have any good linebacker play. But I agree with you. There's not much that Jack can do considering how bad the linebackers are. Like, Cole Holcomb is our best linebacker, and he is not great in zone coverage. Jamin is a clear bust. John Bostic should have never been on the team. That's a personnel decision. That's, what's the name? Martin Mayhew, Ron Rivera, and Marty Herney. Those three are on the chopping block for that, to think that he should be the linebacker going into this year at linebacker number 1. That was silly. But I agree with Chris, and I will let you talk after this, but I just don't know what you could do when you have such bad linebackers.
I mean, Ron knew that, but Ron elected. He thought he knew he was doing. He was wrong. That's the truth of the matter. We went in. We didn't feel any of the needs we needed. We drafted one linebacker and said, okay, we're good. We didn't even sign any linebackers.
I know. It's so frustrating.
Like, we signed
except for
William
David Mayo.
Jackson.
Hand off to the left side for Miles Sanders, and he's going to dive ahead for a gain of 3.
Ron, fans say, we need a linebacker. Ron says, hold my beer. Get David Mayo. That's just what he does, bro. Like, he ain't take a swing at Jalen Smith. He ain't take a swing at Zach
Cunningham, yep.
Like, he
KJ Wright, Denzel Perriman. There's so many linebackers out there, honestly, that we could have grabbed that are better than what we got. But all right, here we go. Jalen Hurts in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the right. Jalen takes the snap. Play action. Rolling to his right now. Throws it outside, and it is going to be caught, but not for a first down. It's going to be 3rd and 1. Number 16 made the grab. I believe that's Watkins. So 3rd and 1 coming up here for the Eagles.
Ron's not very good at putting a team together. That's why we need a real GM.
Right. There's some things I like about him, too, but there's just some things that are so frustrating. Jalen Hurts handoff up the middle for Sanders, and Sanders is going to get the first down with relative ease, and that's up to the 50-yard line. 1st and 10, Eagles. What can we do? What can we do? Why is the security officer just standing on this Hall of Fame signage thing? He's getting a lot of TV time.
What can we do?
Abdullah with another super chat. Thank you so much. $4.99. What are you and Jairus thinking about firing Ron and the coaching staff? Would it be smart or stupid? There's no way we're firing him at this point. He's changing the culture. He's doing a lot of good things, but we're not firing him. All right, hold on. Jalen Hurts in the pistol. Takes the snap. Handoff to the left side. Cuts it up the middle in a huge hole for Jordan Howard, and that's going to be a gain of 18 yards. But what do you think about firing the coaching staff there, Jairus?
I'm firing the offensive coordinator and Jack Del Rio.
So I'm firing the coordinators?
And I'm stripping Ron of his power. He's no longer in charge.
So why not just get rid of him then?
He's the head coach. He can coach.
Quick throw to the right side for Ward in the screen. And he bakes a tackle. And he does not slip the one from Reeves. But who was it that tried to make the tackle? Greg Ward just punked him. Who was that out there? Was that Danny Johnson or Bobby McCain?
They get the ball in their playmakers' hands. We don't.
Danny Johnson.
Literally the difference.
Oh, no wrap-up at all. That was terrible technique from Danny
Bobby
Johnson.
McCain, how are you getting blocked by Devontae? Okay.
Was that Devontae Smith for real? Holy smokes. Making blocks out there. Good for him. They say he stepped out of bounds? Never mind. It's going to be 2nd and 1. All right, good. That's helps a little bit, but we got to see. Another super chat. T-Ho in the house. Thank you so much for the super chat. After the season, I feel that we are going to get swept by Philly and Dallas. It's so frustrating. Say goodbye to playoffs. I feel the season is done if they won't step up. Jairus is right. We need a GM. I hated the Marty Herney hire immediately. Casey Toohill is down right now. That sucks. But the Marty Herney and Martin Mayhew, both of them were terrible. The best draft Martin Mayhew's ever had, he drafted a punter in the 5th round. And you guys think I'm joking. That's literally the 2011 draft is the one that everybody praises him for. Oh, such a great draft. You drafted a punter in the 5th round. I'm sorry. You are unqualified as a GM to me if you draft a punter in the 5th round. And then on top of that, he traded up for a long snapper. This year. The dude is unqualified to be a GM. Like, this is really what we got right now. Anyway, Jalen Hurts in the shotgun. 2 tight ends to the right side. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle. And easy first down again. They are just chunking us to death. Jordan Howard gets a 5-yard gain up the middle. 1st and 10 in the red zone now for the Eagles. Fire everyone. Start over. You really suck. Thanks for the kind words. Here we go. Under 3 minutes to play here in the 3rd quarter.
They got 18 first downs. We got 7.
Hurts in the pistol, takes the snap, handoff to the right side for Howard. Howard trying to get to the edge, now cuts it back up in the middle, but he's going to get tripped and gains 2. Nice tackle there by Jeremy Reeves.
I think we lost this game. I really do.
Well, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough.
They just punishing this clock.
Oh, that's interesting. Go hire Doug Peterson for offense? He's a go-getter. He's not afraid to take chances. Don't you dare talk bad about Cameron Cheeseman, Tim. The Cheese Man. Oh, man. I wish we drafted Mac Jones so we could say we drafted mac and cheese. All right, here we go. Hurts in the shotgun. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Hurts steps up. And nice sack by Jonathan Allen. Reaching out there with that big mitt with the right hand. And drags down Hurts. How's that for a big play in a moment we needed there, Chris?
Yeah, good. It's about time.
Jonathan Allen. Getting that one-on-one opportunity. Busts through it. Grabs him with one hand. No face mask. And down goes Hurts. Holding, too, on the play. Could have got a hold. 3rd and 13. Just over a minute to play in the third quarter. And the Eagles do not get back to the line of scrimmage on time, so they're going to have to use one of their timeouts with 1:08 to go in the third quarter. This win 4, lose 4? Yeah, maybe. Didn't Philly draft Tuhill? They may have, honestly. I don't know where he got drafted from. I'm going to tell you, if we did that, we would have memed our way to the Lombardi. That's funny. Eagles fans are booing again, as always. Good. I hope they are booing. I hope they are booing.
We need a quarterback.
Oh, excuse me.
It's so evident.
Yep.
Like, it's just so evident.
All right, here we go. Jalen Hurts, 3 receivers to his right. In the shotgun at their own 26-yard line. Hurts takes the snap. Looking to throw. Quick throw to the outside, and it's going to be caught. And Cole Holcomb immediately makes the tackle. So that's a gain of about 8. So 4th and 5. That should bring out the field goal unit. Jake Elliott coming onto the field for a field goal. And the Eagles are looking to take a 10-point lead with 40 seconds left in the third quarter. You need everything, yep. Tim, didn't we sign Jordan Tiamu? Yes. I would have liked to see Jordan Tiamu over Garrett Gilbert, if I'm being honest. He's an interesting guy. He's a guy that you could do dual threat. You could do a lot with him. You could do zone reads with him. You could do a lot of interesting different plays with Jordan Tiamu. And he's got a strong enough arm to throw it deep also. But Jordan Tiamu would have been interesting. For sure. For sure. Juan Amaya, I think, actually. I may have said that wrong the first time. Juan Amaya has subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. There's 310 of you right now in the chat. Thank you so much for being here. If you don't mind, hit that like button if you haven't already. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't also subscribed if you're new. Thank you for being here. I also have a second channel in the description below, Tim and Jerris Sports Talk. We do the clips from our podcast, so if you want to watch that over there, please do. It's a link in the description. And thank you, everybody who super chatted tonight. Appreciate all of you. For sure. Got several super chats. Appreciate reading those. And thank you again. There's also other ways to donate in the description below. If you feel so kind, you could do that there.
And they've accepted a field goal.
Okay, so they just accepted the field goal. That's an interesting decision. Why wouldn't they decline the penalty? Or why would they decline the penalty? We shouldn't have declined it there.
Why not?
Because it would have been a longer field goal, and you make them kick it again.
No, it's on us, I think.
If it was on us, then it would have been a... Okay, it was on us. I may have just missed that. I'm sorry.
Well, now we have to score. Throw the ball to 17 the whole way through. God dang it.
Ghostface, I just subscribed and liked. Thank you so much for subscribing. Appreciate it, man. All right, here we go. Jake Elliott in to kick it away. And it's going to get a return from Carter. Catches it at the 4-yard line. Cuts it upfield. Has some blockers in front. And then he dives ahead up to the 31-yard line. So not a terrible return. Carter kind of got up there a little slow. Jacqueline Nash, thank you so much for subscribing. Also, Seamus Flynn subscribed to the channel.
That's what I want to hear.
What's that?
On all 4 of these downs.
Oh, going deep? All right, let's do it.
I want to see 4 deep shots all to Terry.
So don't even punt, just 4 deep shots.
It is 4 deep shots. I don't care.
We're not dead
We're
yet.
getting killed on time of possession.
Gilbert takes a snap, handoff up the middle for Gibby, and Gibby gets hit by the linebacker hard after a gain of about 1.5 yards. Singleton making a play. So that will be the final play of the third quarter. Eagles 20, Washington 10. Gilbert right now, 10 for 18, 112 yards, taking 1 sack. Jalen Hurts, 15 of 20, 210 yards, and an interception. Also has a fumble, but he has 3 sacks for 15 yards. Miles Sanders, player of the game. Good night. 18 carries for 131 yards.
Spineless.
That's like 7 yards a carry.
That's a pop.
That is going off. As a team, they have 32 carries for 213 yards and 2 touchdowns. What in the world?
Terry has 3 targets.
Dallas Goedert, 6 catches, 118 yards. Terry McLaurin has 4 targets. Don't stop it. It's like, no, I was kidding. That's not enough either. Yeah, Tim, we're dead. We're not dead yet. Anything can happen. I hate the Cowboys. Me too. For you like the Cowboys, I will sub if you answer. Do I like the Cowboys? No, I don't like the Cowboys. Cowboys is a negative for me, Mr. Camper Bob. Why? I'm a big... You're in Redskins country. That's why, baby. That's why. I guess the culture is a losing one, Ron. Dude, we're hurt to the gills. That's hilarious. Abdella, thank you so much for the super chat. Another one. That's like quadruple up. Quadruple up. I can't wait for the Cowboys to make playoffs, then lose instantly like us. Yeah, they were saying, like, what's more likely? The Cowboys miss the playoffs or Cowboys win the Super Bowl? And I would still say more likely is the Cowboys miss the playoffs. And even though it's basically 99% chance they make the playoffs, I still say it's more likely.
That's funny.
These scrubs flexing after beating some nobody off the street on the line. Oh, man. Bring back the days of real football. I hear you, Skim 'em alive. I hear you.
Bring back the days of us force-feeding Terry McLaurin the ball. Bring back those days. But that's on Scott Turner, too. His stupid butt don't call him no plays for him.
Yeah.
Knowing good and well be down 10 points.
This is a funny comment. Skins have many former Panthers like Ron Rivera, 2 QBs, and 1 receiver. Yeah, we have a lot more than just those 4. A lot more. All of our quarterbacks are former Panthers. Takes a snap. Quick throw to the outside, and it's caught by Gibby. Turns upfield, and he gets a gain of about 6. Maybe 5 or 6, something like that. So 3rd and short coming up for Washington.
Had a linebacker on Terry McLaurin.
Camper Bob, subscribe to the channel. Thanks, my man. Camper Bob. What'd you say, Jarris?
So they had a linebacker on Terry, and he threw it to Gibson.
Oh, jeez. Jeez. 3rd and 3.
I mean, you have to go for it, even if you don't get it.
Tight end in motion. Gilbert in the shotgun. Gibby switches sides, takes the snap. Gilbert going deep and incomplete, but there's going to be a pass interference. Maddox grabbing Adam Humphries.
Wide open. Why are you going to Adam Humphries?
I thought it was going to be to Terry. Then I saw 13. I was like, uh-oh, Jarris is going to be mad. At least you heard it going deep then, I guess, right?
No, not to him.
Defense number 29.
I want them to cut Humphries.
So they never throw it to him again?
Yes. So they never throw it to him.
Oh, yeah, he grabbed his face mask. That was a terrible defense. That is bad, since Dallas Goedert. Dallas Goedert, if you were the intended receiver, you'd be crying for a pass interference. Shut your mouth. 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. Handoff. Oh, we're doing the reverse. Here goes DeAndre Carter. And Gilbert gets a block. Hits the edge. Down the sideline. Can he get it? No. He's inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9-yard line. How about that for a play call that's going to come back for holding? Who held? Who's the hold on?
Conversing.
Who's the hold?
Near that flag, right around the 25-yard line.
Gilbert's way outside of his weight class in that matchup.
Personal foul, blindside block, offense, number 77, 15-yard penalty.
Siddiq, what are you doing? Blindside block? What? Oh my God. That is such a terrible call. That is such a garbage call. They still get the first down, though, fortunately. But that is such a... Oh my gosh. Dude, this blindside block thing where you get hit in the chest is outrageous to me. Anyway, 1st and 13 at the Eagles' 42-yard line. Gilbert puts a man in motion, takes the snap, handoff up the middle to Gibby. And Gibby gets tripped up and gains nothing, maybe even loses a half a yard. But I just can't stand this blindside block call. I think it's just such a terrible... What's that? Oh, we can't run. I know.
Nothing.
But we have to run the ball more, man. We have to run the more.
It's like every time, bro, we go down the field, then we get like 2nd and 13, 3rd and 16. Bro, just throw it to 17. This is not hard.
All right. Gilbert in the shotgun. Takes a snap. Play action. Steps up. Throwing to the right side. And he has his man. Ricky Seals-Jones makes the catch. But he'll be just short of the first down. So it's 3rd and 1 coming up for Washington. Nice throw there from Gilbert. Pressure in his face. And he still makes the play. Man, how did he get it there? Great throw. Looked like he got hit as he threw it. Epps on the coverage. He was right there, but could not get his hand on the ball. Nice catch by Ricky. All right, 3rd and 1. Gilbert, under center, heavy formation. Roger Smith's offense. Handoff up the middle. No, he throws it. And caught by John Bates. Can he get to the end zone? No, he's short. Oh, John Bates gets caught from behind. But it's 1st down, Washington. 1st and goal. Nice fake. They had everybody fooled on that one. All the linebackers bit. Nice throw on the run. Bates could not quite get to the end zone. He was close, actually. Where did his knee go down? Okay, there it is. So, yeah, he's down at about the 2, maybe the 1. So, 1st and goal. Here we go. They're going to get it at the 1.5. In the shotgun. Humphrey's in motion. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle to Patterson. Patterson gets into the end zone! And Washington is right back in it. And we're not dead yet. Let's go. 20-16 pending an extra point. What do we got here, ladies and gents? What do we got here? That spineless offense coming in the clutch. Nice hard running there by Jarrett Patterson, the undrafted free agent rookie out of Buffalo, making the play for Washington. All right, Brian Johnson in to kick the extra point. Let's see what we got here. From the center field, the snap, the hold, the kick is up, and the kick is good right down the middle, and it's time. Is it? Is it? To fire up the band! Hail to the Redskin! Hail victory! Ba-dum-bum-bum! Braves on the warpath! Fight for old DC! Run up past the score, we want a lot more. Beat 'em, slop 'em, touchdown, let the points soar. Fight on, till you have won, Sons of Washington. Rah, rah, rah! Hail to the Redskin! Hail victory! Braves on the warpath! Fight for old DC! Woo! We're not dead yet. We're not dead. Who said we're dead? Who said we're dead? Who say we're dead? Delay of music, flag 5 yards. Oh, that's funny. Here we go, baby. Fight on, till you have won, Sons of Washington. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. We're not dead yet. Like I say, get under center, offset, regular eye formations, smash mouth, and hit him with the play action. Not rocket science. There you go, Roger. I'm glad we could please you. Who did earlier? Who did what earlier? I don't know who did earlier. But we're here. We're not dead yet, but we're dang sure being airlifted to the closest hospital.
People down in the comments, give me suggestions for some movies I can watch tonight.
Ooh. Jairus wants some. You want a Christmas movie? Or no? Or are you looking for a good movie?
I'm looking for a movie that's at least 2 hours long.
Do you like Good Will Hunting? Have you seen it?
No.
Oh, that's my favorite movie of all time. Have you seen My Cousin Vinny?
No.
Oh my gosh. Those are your two. And no ifs, ands, or buts. I don't care what anybody says. Those are my top 2 favorite movies of all time. All right, here goes the kick, and it's going to be... Oh, he's have to return it. Nice kick. And it's going to be out of bounds near the 20. Nice kick there by Brian Johnson. He thought it was going to bounce out of bounds. Did Gainwell, but it stayed in, and he had to pick it up at the 4. And that's going to be tough field position now for the Eagles. So you think that you know? I don't know. Know what? I don't know what I know and what I don't know. Eagles get shot down in the sky to the emergency room and live, then lose every game. Marisa Tomei, great movie. Great movie. So My Cousin Vinny is more of like a comedy, and then Good Will Hunting is like a great thing. Here we go. Jalen Hurts in the pistol. Hurts takes the snap. Handoff to Howard, and Howard will dive ahead for a gain of about 2.5, maybe 3. Abdullah, Tim dances to the song like an old person who won bingo. Dallas fans still mad about what I said in the chat. If true, y'all choking the playoffs. Thank you. And you know what? I don't dance. I hate dancing. So you actually guys get a treat for me to dance at all.
Good. I guess I'm just going to be watching Twilight tonight.
You're watching Twilight?
Yeah, I'm watching Twilight tonight.
You know what's funny is I don't hate the Twilight movies, so I'm not going to hate on that. But in comparison, they're terrible movies compared to the 2 I just gave you. All right, here we go. Jalen takes the snap on 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Has a man over to the right side, and he gets a completion to Watkins. Kez Watkins makes the grab, and that's first down for the Eagles. Dance like an old person who just won bingo. That is funny. Speaking of old people dancing, my grandmother one time started dancing at a Washington Mystics game up on the big screen, right? And she was just doing this. And she ended up winning a year's supply of, like, laundry detergent. It was funny. All right, here we go. Jalen Hurts takes the snap, play action, drops back to pass on 1st and 10, goes to the right side, has a man wide open, and he gets tripped up for a gain of about 7. And they hit him low, and yet, see, they force all these corners to hit players low, because if you hit them high, you're going to get called for hitting a defensive player, like defenseless receiver. But now that's causing a ton more torn ACLs and messed up knees and messed up ankles, and then he still hit his head on the ground anyway. So it's just terrible. Like, we need to make the rules where...
That's why I say I'd rather somebody hit me in my head than my leg.
We need to make the rules. Here's the simple rule. Just make players wrap up. If you don't wrap up, it's a penalty. That's all you have to do. So just hit them square, wrap up. Whether you hit head-to-head or not, who cares? Wrap up, and you're good. As long as you do that, you're fine. But when it's the bad thing is when they start doing these forearms, or they just turn themselves into a missile. You know, like they just freaking launch themselves. Like, stop that kind of stuff. But... what's sad is that people get called for head-to-head contact, but they're going for a standard wrap-up tackle. Like, of course I'm going to hit you with my head. Like, my head's right there at the same height as your head. If we go to tackle each other, we're going to collide heads.
You know what?
But it's just a terrible thing.
Talking, and I can just watch Netflix. But I would need his password.
Wrap up in like in rugby? Yeah, exactly. It's not hard.
Oh my gosh, why do I gotta pay for this?
What is that?
Grown-ups too.
Grown-ups too. Seriously, if you want a great comedy is My Cousin Vinny.
It has to be on YouTube TV.
I don't know where you can watch My Cousin Vinny. Let's see. My Cousin Vinny. Where to watch? It's on Peacock.
I ain't got Peacock money.
But it is available to watch on Fubo TV and Philo. The movie's also to rent for only $3 on Amazon Prime. Do you have Amazon Prime?
No, but they're gonna want $10 that I ain't got.
It's $3.
Yeah, but I don't have a membership subscription.
Fair enough. Ocean's 11, Matrix, Gremlins, Ed Wood, Dune, Edward Scissorhands, Big Lebowski. I think I've seen maybe 3 of those movies.
Oh, come on, Rush Hour.
I've seen Edward Scissorhands, I've seen Matrix, and I've seen Gremlins. I've never even heard of Ed Wood, not going to lie to you. No, I know of Ocean's 11 and Big Lebowski, just never watched them. And I don't think I've ever heard of Dune either. All right, here we go. Hurts in the pistol.
So
Second and 3. Yeah, we're back at 7. Takes a snap, handoff to the right side for Jordan Howard, and Howard is going to get the first down. Gain of about 4, maybe 5, and that'll move the chains for the Eagles. Washington has got to hold them to a field goal at worst.
What are you doing? This running, load the freaking box and play press man coverage. This is not rocket science.
Yeah, we got to do something. But even if we do that, they could probably slice and dice us. That's what stinks.
Well, let them slice and dice. I'd rather Jalen Hurts be with his arm in his leg.
That's true. 220 yards on the ground for the Eagles right now. What a day. What a day. But even though Jalen Hurts is slicing us with his arm, though, too. But let's see what we got. 1st and 10 for the Eagles. In the shotgun, 3 receivers to his left, takes the snap, setting up the screen, and he drops it. Incomplete. Oh, a little shove late. That should be a flag. Gainwell just absolutely shoved a Washington player after the play. I mean, why not? Is that a flag? I don't understand. He just barreled into him. Cooper Kupp, another touchdown. What a year he's having. I remember Chris Cooley hyped him up big time coming out of college. Like, he was super high on Cooper Kupp. All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. All right, we're loading up the box this time. We got 5 down linemen, 2 interior linebackers as well. And then Johnson's right there as well, also close to the box. And they're going to hand it off to the right side, and he's going to get a gain, spinning off tacklers of about 4. 3rd and 6 coming up for the Eagles at their own 47, 48-yard line.
We don't have no identity on defense.
I agree.
Like, we got talent, but none of them are aggressive. Like, they have no Legion of Boom to them. Right. Like, when you went to go play Legion of Boom, you were scared to get hit. You come in here, we hit you like a girl. Like, as big as strong as y'all are, kill these dudes.
Right. All right, here we go. 3rd and 6. Jalen switching the play at the line, spreading everybody out. 3 seconds on the play clock. In the shotgun. 2, 1. Gets the snap off. Quick throw to the outside. Has blockers in front. Easy first down. And see, that's the difference. Still going. Pushed out of bounds at the 25. You see what he just did as a quarterback. Do you see that? He saw that the box was loaded. He changed the play at the line of scrimmage and then made a big play out of it. That's what we lack. That is exactly what we lack. He read blitz, he saw it perfectly, and he changed the play, set it up beautifully, and that is what we're lacking as the Washington fans. All right, can Washington stop him from getting in the end zone? Play action, rolling to his right is Hurts, throwing to the end zone, and was that caught by Gainwell? It's Ward making an incredible catch. Touchdown, Eagles. Go up 27-17.
When Cam's not in the game.
Yep.
Because Jeremy Reed's been getting abused all day long.
Ugh. He was right there, too. Perfect throw on the money. Great catch. Man, oh man, oh man.
We don't got no free safeties, bruh.
317 viewers. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you don't mind, hit that like button. Also, subscribe to the channel if you're new. I need 7 more likes to hit 200. Jake Elliott makes the PAT. It is good. Abdella with another super chat. You were just hooking me up. Thank you so much, Abdella. Seriously, really appreciate it, and I like your comment. I like to read them. Here we go. Hey, Tim. When Dallas chokes again in the playoffs, make a stream saying, "Oh, Dallas lost again. Are you guys mad? Don't worry, you still got Dak and still stink." We'll be streaming that game, don't worry. And I'm sure we'll be making fun of him very nicely. Very, very
Just
nicely.
put Cam Sims back there as safety.
Cam Sims?
Yeah, put him
At least
back
he has
there.
size, right?
Yeah.
27-7 run, just pathetic. That's the team we have. I do think that some Skins fans are a little bit forgetting at how many people are not playing right now. And a lot of people who say, no excuse, and some people really live by that. You could tell in this chat. But I mean, it's really bad right now. We literally don't have a single person in the secondary right now that started day one. Except, I guess, Bobby McCain. I guess that's not true. I guess there is Bobby McCain. So, but everybody else is a backup, and some of these guys were not even on the team 2 weeks ago. So, yeah, it's bad right now in the secondary. It's real bad. But all right, Gilbert.
But as long as we got Garrett Gilbert, we always have a chance.
That's right. What we got in the tank. 7:46 to go in the fourth quarter. Anything can happen. Anything can happen here. See what we got.
The ball to my man, Terry McLaurin.
Here we go. 1st and 10. Ricky Seals goes in motion. 3 receivers to the right. De'Ami Brown now goes in motion. Takes a snap. Play action. Gilbert stays in the pocket. Going deep and incomplete. Looking for Ricky Seals. 2nd and 10 coming up for Washington.
Oh my gosh.
I'm just happy we'll finally be out of the hunt and have a top 10 pick. Potentially, AJ. Potentially. Even with the time we ain't scoring. Maybe.
We just need to get the ball to 17.
Let's see what we got. 2nd and 10. 7:40 to go in the fourth quarter. Down by 10. Humphries goes in motion. 2 receivers to each side now. Takes the snap is Gilbert. Gilbert throwing it to the flat for Gibby. Gibby makes the first guy miss, slips a tackle going up the sideline, and he'll get a gain of about 5. So 3rd and 5 coming up for Washington.
I really think they're purposely not throwing him the ball. I seriously believe that with all my heart.
Oh, man. Yeah, there shouldn't be very many games. And when I say shouldn't be very many, it should be 0 games that Ricky Seals-Jones has more targets than Terry McLaurin. Like, that should just never happen. Like, never. Never. It's impossible. If they're putting that much coverage on Terry McLaurin, you should be able to run the ball every play. Literally. All right, 3 receivers bunch to the left. Gilbert takes the snap, drops back, blitz coming, has to get rid of it quickly to the outside, and it's caught by Humphries. First down, gain of 7. Out of bounds. 6:50 to go in the 4th quarter. Washington keeping this drive alive. Gilbert's jersey looking dirty. It's been roughed up a little bit tonight, but still standing in that pocket, delivering some passes. All right, 1st and 10, clock's moving. Gilbert coming to the line. Washington at their own 36. Takes the snap, drops back. Gilbert throws it underneath, caught by Ricky Seals, and he slips. The field was wet, and he just clearly slipped, only gains a yard. Still, the clock remains to be moving. Can Washington get at least points on the board here? A field goal still gives them a chance, but then they would have to rely on the defense to get off the field, which has been a task, monumental task, to say the least, in this ball game. All right, here we go. Keith Ishmael the center, pitches it, snaps it, throwing it over the middle, and it is caught by Cam Sims for a first down. Up to the 50-yard line. First down, Washington. Clock's still moving.
You throw it to him, though. If it was Terry, he would just took
he took a hit he took a hit and everything. Saw one-on-one coverage, found his man, good throw, good catch. Nelson was on the coverage. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line. 3 receivers to his right, takes the snap. Gilbert throwing it underneath and nearly caught, but had to have been a one-handed grab by Steele.
Terry's wide open. Why you keep looking for Ricky Seals?
Ricky Seals-Jones now has 7 targets this game.
Come on, bro.
Terry McLaurin has 4.
He's wide open.
Only good thing about that incomplete pass is it stops the clock with 5:17 to go.
You do this every time, bro.
Yep. 2nd
like,
and
why
10.
your first read Ricky Seals-Jones?
It's frustrating. I hear you. Gilbert in the shotgun. 2 receivers to each side. Takes the snap. Handoff up the middle, and Gibby gets nowhere. Even when you're in an obvious pass situation, we still cannot run the football. This is just pathetic. 3rd and 10. You try to get a switch up on him. You try to get something going where, hey,
Bruh,
they're not expecting a run.
But
man. I mean, usually that's a good situation, but because you're trying to get them off balance with a run. I don't even hate that play because a lot of times you get a good chunk play because they're expecting pass. But we just had no blocking up front.
On the first play. Now
3rd and 10. Yeah,
3rd and
probably.
10.
2 receivers to each side. Gilbert takes the snap. 5-man blitz. Throwing it to the right side. Has a man wide open is Humphries for the first down. Gain of 11. Up to the 39-yard line. 4:28 to go. Still clock's moving. Washington has all 3 timeouts left. They have to get points on the board. Nice throw. Way to stand in there and deliver it from Gilbert. 1st and 10. Takes the snap. Gilbert looking, throws it to the flat. Caught by Gibby. Gibby spinning to the outside, and he's going to gain 3 yards, but stays in bounds. Clock still running. Got to get to the line of scrimmage. 4 minutes to go. Down by 10. 3 timeouts. Got to get some scores.
Take a shot to 17.
Here we go. 2nd and 7. Why are they doing a huddle? You got to go no huddle here, man. We don't have time to huddle up. Gosh, they've wasted 20 seconds off the clock here. Still not broken the huddle yet. All right, here we go. 2 receivers to each side. John Bates goes in motion. Now 3 receivers to the right. Takes the snap. 4-man rush. Gilbert throwing it underneath, and it's going to be batted down by Darius Slay Jr. Third and 7, 3:29 to go in the fourth quarter. The clock is stopped. They're up to the 49-yard line. It would be currently a 56-yard field goal attempt. Ooh, Dax Milne was open. Dax Milne was open. Tough. 3:29 to go here. Can they keep this drive alive? Gilbert pointing at the right side, wanting to change something up, I believe. 2 seconds on the play clock. Takes the snap. Gilbert rolling to his right. Has to avoid the rush. He does. Pump fakes, gets tripped, slings it to Milne, and that was terrible that he caught that. Clock still running, and now it's 4th down, and you lost yardage, so you can't even take a field goal here. Hurry up! Come on, Gilbert! Quit looking at the ground, shaking your head. We gotta move! You gotta go for it! Oh, he just barely got tripped up.
Bro, Terry's right. Bro, why does it take you so long to just throw the ball to him?
I mean, Terry was double covered, to be fair, but come on!
He was open. Ain't no double coverage.
He had a linebacker
Throw the
underneath
ball.
and the corner over top. Anyway, 4th and 9. It all comes down to this. Gilbert in the shotgun, 3 receivers to his left. Gilbert takes the snap, drops back, and sack, fumble. Ricky Seals-Jones picks it up. Game over.
Not one target to the best player on the team. Not one. That's for Scott Turner. Well, top 10 pick. Here we go. Y'all didn't want to use your best player. It's not my business. Like, what did you think that you was going to get from passing it to Ricky Seals-Jones? Like, what exactly did you think you was going to get from throwing it just right there? He suck. Offensive coordinator sucks. Head coach is an idiot.
Where's
And
the flag?
Rio. It
Dude,
is what
the
it
guy's
is.
clearly getting a kicking in the air and crap. Are we in a league where it's taunting to do that? I don't even care. Give me a cheap first down for taunting. I'll take it.
Oh my gosh, we have terrible coaches.
Oh, man.
Well, season's over. Now we can give up finally. Because Dallas is going to beat the crap out of us next week. Well, this week, rather.
Yeah. Not fun. Not fun. Well, Gilbert made $57,500 today. Did I say Gibby? I meant Gilbert. Thank you, Tony Garcia, Price Task, and S98 April for subscribing to the channel. Appreciate you guys for subscribing. So Washington uses their first timeout. I mean, the only thing that could help us now is a fumble here. Only thing that can help us is a fumble. If we had Kyle or Taylor, we'd be crushing these filthy birds.
No. Kyle, yeah. Taneke, no.
Takes a snap, hand off to the right side, and Howard is going to get a gain of 7, maybe 8. 3rd down and 2. Washington will use their second timeout. First down here all but seals it. Well, thank you all for watching. It's still not dead. We're going to stay hanging out, but thank you all. It's 300 of you watching. If you don't mind, hit that like button, and if you're new, subscribe to the channel. Abdella says, relax, Tim. We just secured a top 10 pick, so we're not dead yet. Yes, oh, we are. And yeah, it sucks. It sucks. Eagles acting like they're doing something. Eagles are still trash for 3rd-string quarterback. Gilbert played great. He played okay. Great, I think, is an overstatement, but I guess things considered he played good, but it's not great might be a little bit overstated. Adam Key subscribed. Thank you so much for subscribing. All right, here it is. This pretty much seals the game here if they get the first down. Hurts in the shotgun, takes a snap, and he keeps it, throws it underneath, caught, and will he go out of bounds? Nope, he stays and kneels it. Very smart play there by Goddard, and that will bring us to the 2-minute warning, and the game is over. Louis T, is this Ron's plan? Maybe one day Louis T will listen to the play-by-play. Maybe. Are you still a Ron supporter, Tim? Guys, it's so hard to judge a freaking situation right now with how bad the quarterback is.
I disagree with
that. What's that?
I think it's easy to judge it. These games could be a lot more easy if you just look to 17.
I mean, obviously I want them to do that more, but I don't think that that's hardly the only reason why we lost this game. I mean, good.
I'm not saying that. I'm saying they did look more, have more points.
I don't think that is clearly we got to do a lot more. I mean, everybody, even teams with a great receiver doesn't throw to them only, and even teams with a great receiver that throws to their guy all the time don't necessarily win a whole lot of games. It's obviously Terry's an important weapon. Obviously I want to give him the ball more. I think that those are obviously yes, and yes, the things that we have to do. But I don't think that that's the secret sauce. I mean, having 15 carries for 26 yards is pathetic. It's disgusting for Antonio Gibson.
We can't move the ball then if we can't run the ball.
Right, exactly. And, I don't hate passing it around, but, it's just you got to get the ball to Terry more. I agree. But, I mean, we have, drop passes. We have just horrible quarterback play. The obvious thing that's holding us back is the quarterback by a mile. And the reason is that a lot of what you don't see and stuff like that is the reason that Devontae Adams gets the ball, the reason that DeAndre Hopkins gets the ball, the reason that Cooper Kupp gets the ball is the quarterback finally sees a matchup and they change the play at the line. Right? That's not your play caller's fault. That's not your coaching's fault. No. It's your lack of ability at the quarterback position. And when you have
Tim, it doesn't.
What?
Me, I just disagree with that.
There's nothing to disagree with.
I don't disagree with the first part as far as noticing the matchups. I don't disagree with that. But my point is, when the moment you hike that ball, your eyes should be on 17 first before anybody. And Terry's open.
It obviously depends on how the defense is set up. But I agree, there's times where the defense is set up that you should be looking at 17.
Because Matthew Stafford looks for Cooper Kupp all day, every day.
Yes, because as soon as he sees the matchup, he changes the play at the line, and he goes a quick slant, and he does it exactly quick. They'll set up the quick. I mean, you saw it from Jalen Hurts tonight. I mean, who was the play even? I think the play was to a nobody. Who was the play to? This huge gaping play on third down. I don't even think they threw it to Devontae Smith or Miles Sanders. I don't think it was a big name guy. But he saw that there was nobody out there. He changed the play at the line, and he threw it to the guy, and it made a huge play.
I understand that.
So I don't think the key is necessarily you have to look at number 17 to change it.
Yes, it is.
But it's not. It's the quarterback. It's not the coaching.
Yeah. If I have lame quarterbacks, and my only chance of really somebody getting the ball, and he's open, he's my best player, why am I not going to my quarterback telling him, hey, it might be smart to look at 17?
If you do that every single play, you're going to get a lot of turnovers.
No.
Yes, you will.
Because they don't look at him at all. So what you mean?
Well, you can't look at him every play either.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, Tim. We'll just disagree.
No, we don't disagree. But the only thing we disagree about is that's the key that fixes it all. That's the thing I disagree with. But I agree that he needs to get the ball more. Yes, I agree.
When you don't make him a threat, your offense is...
He is a threat. He's opened several times. It's the quarterback.
What are you not getting me?
You want to blame the offensive coordinator. What can the coach do?
Listen, the head coaching staff knows. They watch the film that Terry is open a multitude of times. They do not make it a habit of going to throw to him at all. That's coaching. They know he's open. They are literally like I said, they literally specifically says do not throw to him. That's what
they
it looks
don't.
Like. Okay.
That's a conspiracy theory. I don't believe at all that you say that they're telling him not to throw it to Terry. That sounds outrageous.
That video that Protect made is very valid.
What's that?
The one about Terry, not talking to Terry.
They doing that on purpose.
They're not doing it. They're doing it on purpose. They have to look at him to disrupt the defense, but if they don't look at him, they go elsewhere. Yeah, that's fine. I'm fine with looking at the guy more, but the problem is it's the quarterback unable to read the defense. There's nothing an offensive coordinator could do when you have a crappy quarterback.
We agree that he has to be able to freaking read a defense.
Yes.
But the truth of the matter is we do not call plays for 17.
Look, if we have Aaron Rodgers right now, does Terry McLaurin get the ball even with Scott Turner?
All the time.
So it's not the coordinator, is it?
You want to know why?
If we have Cliff Kingsbury, does Terry McLaurin get the? If we have Cliff Kingsbury with Garrett Gilbert, does Terry McLaurin get the ball 15 times a game? If we have whoever your favorite, if we have Andy Reid, does Terry McLaurin get the ball at 15 times a game?
Terry's eating.
No.
You lost your mind.
We don't have a quarterback that's able to read a defense. That's the problem.
You lost your mind.
You can keep saying read a defense. You only read defense for certain plays.
No, every play you read the defense. Every play. No, every single play you read the defense.
Okay.
Every single one.
You're not going to change the play every single play.
No, you don't have to change the play every single play.
Does.
Of course not. Because there's sometimes the play is the correct call.
You don't have to freaking change. The head coach and staff are not calling plays for Terry. That's the truth of the matter.
I don't understand. What do you mean they're not calling? Like, they call several plays where he's wide open.
Are they for him?
I mean, like, as far as what?
If a play is called for a particular player, the ball is going to them.
If the quarterback sees him and throws it to him.
Okay. Gosh. If the play is called for this particular player, my eyes is to go there. If he's not open, then I look elsewhere. He doesn't even look at Terry. None of them.
Okay, so like the only thing we have to do is look at Terry, and all of a sudden we're going to start winning every single game with the exact team we have.
Get the ball at the 17.
It's not as that's a drop in the bucket with how big our problems are. A drop in the bucket.
At the end of the day, Scott Turner isn't very good.
He's not game changing.
And the head
I tell you that. That's fine.
Are idiots. That's the truth of the matter.
But the truth of the matter is, if you don't have a top 15 quarterback in this league, you're not going anywhere. I don't care who your coaching staff is.
Yeah, we agree about the quarterback position.
Okay, so that's all that matters.
But
I think we can win with Scott Turner if we have a better quarterback. That's my point. But if you change the coaching staff and you don't get a quarterback, then you're not going to win.
I disagree. The offensive coordinator has as little say as possible. Because he clearly doesn't know what he's doing out there.
All right. All right, let's go ahead and recap this game. The final score, 27-17. Eagles on top. Garrett Gilbert for Washington went 20 for 31, 194 yards, no touchdowns, no picks. He was sacked twice for 20 yards lost. Jalen Hurts went 20 for 26, 296 yards, a touchdown, and a pick. The pick was completely not his fault. He hit his man right in the hands. It was a fluke play that got tipped up off the back of a heel of his receiver. It was Dallas Goedert and ended up getting picked off by Landon Collins. Miles Sanders had a heck of a day. 18 carries, 131 yards. As a team, the Philadelphia Eagles ran 41 times for 238 yards and 2 touchdowns. Phenomenal day for the Eagles on the run game, and they're leading the league in rushing for a reason. Gibby, 15 carries, 26 yards and a touchdown. Pathetic. Jarrett Patterson, 4 carries for 20 yards and a touchdown also. So 2 rushing touchdowns for Washington. Greg Ward caught the 1 touchdown for the Eagles through the air. Dallas Goedert was their leading receiver. 7 catches, 135 yards on 9 targets. He had an amazing catch downfield, twice actually, but one in particular where the corner had the ball in his hands. Actually, it was the safety, Jeremy Reeves. He had the ball in his hands, and he just stole it from him. What a play. Antonio Gibson had 6 catches, 39 yards. The leading receiver was Terry McLaurin, 2 catches, 51 yards. He had a nice 46-yard grab. Washington got several turnovers tonight. It was 2 turnovers. Landon Collins had 1 recovery, and then Landon Collins also had the interception. Jeremy Reeves, 12 tackles, leading the team. Cole Oakham had 10. Over there for the Eagles, they only had 2 sacks on the day. Fletcher Cox had 1.5. Javon Hargrave had the other half. Leading tackler for them was Singleton. He played well today. And that is the stats overall. Now we go to the team stats. Eagles, 23 first downs to Washington's 14 first downs. They went 7 for 13 on 3rd down. Washington went 6 for 13. Time of possession, Eagles crushed it, 35 minutes to 24 minutes. They just wore down the beat-up Washington defense with that run game. They did end up with 2 turnovers that Washington did not have. Washington ended up with a turnover on down later. I don't like that they don't include that in the turnovers. I feel like turnovers on downs should be included in turnovers because they're just as important. So, anyway, that is the ball game. Washington had a 10-0 lead because of those 2 turnovers, but they just didn't have enough in the tank to keep up with the much healthier Eagles. The Eagles have gotten healthy at the exact right time. I think their entire injury report was full participants on practice on Saturday. Like, everybody was a full participant that was listed on the injury report. I think they only were missing a guard going into this game with COVID, Landon Dickerson. But other than that, they were completely healthy, where Washington was just completely beat down. They were also missing their all-pro guard, Brandon Sheriff. We were also missing our entire secondary, basically, especially when Landon Collins went down. But no Cameron Curl, Will Jackson went down, and no Kendall Fuller. All tough. It was just not the day for Washington, and it proved that way. Abdella with the super chat, another one. 10 super chats. Thank you so much, Abdella, for $4.99. He says, Ron needs to change his approach the next season and really be aggressive in the offseason for QB and impact players or bust. I agree for the quarterback. I don't mind going cheap on your tight ends. Like Logan Thomas was awesome, a cheap pickup in the offseason 2 seasons ago. Ricky Seals-Jones was awesome. I don't mind going cheap on like kick returners and receivers. Like DeAndre Carter has been a great addition. Or J.D. McKissick and the running back. That's a great addition. There's positions that you can add pieces that turn out to be decent. Like Torrey McTyer was pretty good at corner before he got hurt against Atlanta. Like, there's certain positions that you can go cheap on and you can still survive. But I 1,000% agree, you cannot go cheap on quarterback and expect to win consistently in this league. And that's what we decided to do. We went cheap on quarterback, and we signed Ryan Fitzpatrick for $10 million. We didn't want to trade up. We did try to make a play for Matt Stafford, but unfortunately the Rams beat us to it. But yeah, it's clear and evident that we do not have enough quarterback play, whether it's Heineke, whether it's Fitzpatrick, whether it's Kyle Allen, whether it's Gilbert, whether it was Haskins last year, whether it was one-leg Alex Smith. We just do not have good enough quarterback play to be a consistent winner, right? Honestly, in a lot of ways, this team should not be 6-8. A lot of ways, this team should not be 6-8. But we are. And we've gotten some dirty wins in games that we shouldn't have won. But we found a way to pull it off. So there's some ways that I like Ron. There's some ways that he knows how to fire up his team. He knows how to be a good culture change guy of getting good character human beings in here. We haven't had that many, any that I can think of any locker room problems, any off the field issues at all throughout this season. And that's a huge change here in Washington. You think of Jay Gruden eras with DJ Swearinger just completely crapping on the coaching staff the entire time, or RG3 debacle a few years ago, Kirk Cousins not wanting to be here. There's so many off the field shenanigans that we had before Ron Rivera that is not here anymore. But all of that doesn't matter if you don't get the quarterback position right. It all doesn't matter. So we could say, change up the game plan, change up the coaches, change this up, change that, change this, do that, do this, do that. But at the end of the day, if you don't have Aaron Rodgers, Matt Stafford, Justin Herbert, Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Kyler Murray, Tom Brady, you're not going to be a consistent winner in this league. You're just not. So it is what it is. I bet you a steak dinner, he'll be here next season. Everybody's going to be back. Positive Tim, negative Chris. It happens. It happens. Y'all said y'all was going to have who for dinner? The Eagles fans won, so they get to talk smack. It is. Tim, don't listen to all the Ron haters. Don't fall into the cult. Dude, I have my own opinions. Don't worry. Don't you worry there, Fight for Old DC. I watch with my own eyes, and I come up with my own opinions. That's what I do. Chris, you still here? No, Chris rolled out. I'll disconnect from that as well. Yeah, where's that got you? No playoff wins, no Super Bowl appearances. I want wins. We haven't done what I said. What do you mean? What you're talking about? I guess you're talking about the culture change. Yes, we want wins, but as I said, it all doesn't matter if you don't get your quarterback. See you for a quarter next game for excuse update. I mean, what if you want to call it excuses? I call it reality. You know, if you want to say, oh, it's excuses. I mean, I just call it reality. Andy Reid doesn't win a Super Bowl if he doesn't have Pat Mahomes. Point blank, period. Remember, Andy Reid hadn't gone to the Super Bowl since what, 2002? 2003? With Donovan McNabb, when Donovan McNabb was at the top of the league. And he had some winning seasons, sure, but he never went back to the Super Bowl until he got a top-tier quarterback with Pat Mahomes. Right? And you could also talk about some other teams. Of course, the Eagles won a Super Bowl with a backup quarterback. But Nick Foles was playing like a top-tier quarterback. I mean, he had, 10 touchdowns and 1 interception that playoffs? They were crushing it. And I think they also got lucky, to be honest, with the double doink. Wasn't that the year they got super lucky with the Bears missing a easy chip shot field goal? So there's that. And then after that, Nick Foles just played like a man possessed. Or, and then also, look at the freaking 49ers. Look at the 49ers. The 49ers were 13-3. They had the best defense in the league. That defense was stacked to the gills. And they still have a lot of those same players. Now where are they? Why? Because Jimmy G sucks. You're not going to be a consistent winner until you get a quarterback. You're not. Find me a team that is a consistent winner without a quarterback. What in the world? You're not going to find anybody. Eagles had a great defense a few years ago. Phenomenal defense when they won the Super Bowl. Now what have they been doing since? They won the Super Bowl and been nothing. You're not going to be a consistent winner until you have the quarterback. It's just not going to happen. Ron and Cam Newton still couldn't win a Super Bowl. Yeah, well, they ran up into a buzzsaw, and freaking Von Miller had himself one heck of a day and won Super Bowl MVP. But they went 15-1 because Cam Newton had the best year of his career. But also, Cam Newton's also not that very good. He's not very good. A lot of people's oh, Cam Newton's, he's amazing. He's so great. He's this and that. He had one MVP when he had 3,300 yards passing. In the NFL today, that's pathetic. Pathetic. 3,300 yards is nothing. But he won MVP because he was able to run the ball like a freaking huge running back, and then he eventually got worn down like every running back does. A running back doesn't play into their 30s. And when Cam Newton was basically a glorified running back, legitimately, they literally put him back there and just ran power offense with Cam Newton because he's a 6'5" frame and he can run. That's literally what they did the entire time. But it's not consistent because they don't have a great quarterback because Cam Newton's not great. He was never great. Go look at the stats. Cam Newton was never great. Never. At any point in his career. The MVP year, he was not a great thrower of the football. He was a running back. He had like 10 touchdowns on the ground. It is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, it's fun. But yeah, I like how it's excuse making. I don't know. Find me a team that didn't. Like, what team has been a consistent winner with no quarterback? There's none. I don't know even what you guys want me to say with that. You're really bad-mouthing San Francisco? Yeah, San Francisco's what, 8-6 right now? They're 8-6, and they started off horrible. Who have they beaten? When they played the Cardinals, they got swept. They lost to the Colts. They lost to the Seahawks. They lost to the Packers. They're beating up on teams like the Lions, the Eagles, the Bears. They did beat the Rams. That was a tough win. The Jaguars, the Vikings, the Bengals, the Falcons. They have one good win all year. One. When they play tough teams, they get smoked. Teams with quarterbacks. They lost to the Seahawks twice. Washington beat the Seahawks. Washington! Like, the freaking Niners have beaten basically nobody except the Rams. And the Rams are a good win. But outside of that, every single other win is bleh. Like, I don't even really like the Bengals, but I mean, I guess if you want to count the Bengals, fine. 2 out of their 8 wins are okay. Or better. Like, it's a great win over the Rams. But, you know, you sneak by the Bengals. Cool. Good for you. Play the schedule you're dealt. That's fine, but you're still losing to the good teams. Like, you lost, they got swept by a team that we beat. Really? Really? You got swept by the team that we beat. All right, fine. I'll give you the Bengals. Fine. I'll give you the Bengals. All right, 2 good wins. 2 good wins. 2 of them. Out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of 8 good opponents, you've won 2 of them. You want a cookie? You want a golf clap? Golf clap. I like. Okay, they're going to the playoffs. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So you just want to go. You just want to go to the playoffs, and then you're considered a consistent winner. Okay. I got you. I can't talk to you then. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. I mean, you're praising a coach that has a negative record. Oh, he has a below 500 record overall, and he had 1 great season. And praising a team that has 1 great season and whatever, and now they're 8-6, and you want a cookie. They're playing the Titans and the Rams. Let's see if they can beat the Titans and the Rams down the stretch. They're going to beat up on the Texans. So they're probably going to end up being 9-8, which I think I predicted them going 9-8. I literally predicted this team going 9-8, I think, because of how soft their schedule was. If they had a tougher schedule, like if we flipped schedules with them, they would be probably 5-9 right now. If you flipped our schedules. You need a hug, bro? It's fine. Stop the excuses. Redskins lost. I didn't even say one excuse about today. I guess except the injuries, which is true. Like, it's just reality. We were 9.5-point underdogs today. 9.5-point underdogs. Before the injuries, we were 4-point underdogs. Like, what in the world? They beat the Vikings. Golf clap again. Golf clap. Golf clap. I mean, if the Bears didn't shoot themselves in the foot every single drive last night with stupid penalties and drop passes, they would have lost to the freaking Bears. Like, it's hilarious. It's hysterical. They think that the Vikings are some great team. Yeah, okay. Abdullah! What's up, bro? Rob wants to choke in the playoffs again. It's okay. He's going to cry soon. I don't know if Rob's a Cowboys fan or not, but yeah. I mean, if you want to praise the San Francisco 49ers, Go right at it. They literally have 2 more wins than us. And they're not even that much better than us. And they got swept by a team that we beat twice. So I don't is there anybody that they beat that we didn't? Or vice versa? I think and we both beat the Falcons. That's the only and then we both they did beat the Eagles. Congratulations. They did beat the Eagles. And that was before the Eagles turned into a run-first team and actually became a better team with the Eagles. But okay, so they beat the Eagles that we lost to right now with a depleted team, but it is what it is. That's fine. And then they got swept by the Seahawks, which we beat the Seahawks with, again, a depleted team. But, yeah. So, and then we both beat the Falcons. I'd congratulations to San Francisco 49ers. I guess they're some great, great football team. And should be praised accordingly. Anyway, you're not in San Francisco, San Fran's category, bro. You're blinded. Okay. Okay. To act like San Francisco's some powerhouse team is pretty insane. But okay. It's okay, we'll watch you cry in the playoffs, then in the draft. Yeah, that's true. Our season wrecked by COVID and Ryan Vermillion catching the Fed case with all these injuries popping up now. I mean, the Fed case was irrelevant. Tim, you think we could still make the playoffs? Hashtag we score too fast. We have to beat the Cowboys now. We're sitting at 6-8, so we're pretty much in must-win territory against the Cowboys. Pretty much in must-win territory. So 9-8 can get us in. If we go 9-8, we have a chance. 8-9, I don't think gets it in. I think there's too many teams down the stretch, and a couple of them will end up with 9-8 records. But if we go 9-8 the rest of the way, that's 3 straight division wins. That means we would be 4-2 in the division, and that's the only way. And it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough to beat the Cowboys next week. It really is. The Cowboys are a solid football team. But we'll see who we get back from injury next week, and see who's still on the injury list, and we'll go from there. It's impossible. Maybe get more top 5 picks. Hopefully your team gets better. It's slim to none. I mean, losing this game pretty much puts us at less than a 5% chance of making the playoffs now, if that high, honestly. It's really unlikely. Not impossible, but it's really unlikely. You have 0 shot after losing tonight. I mean, your overall sentiment is true. I mean, it's a super long shot now. This hurts really bad. Basically, I'm saying, technically speaking, we're not mathematically out of it, but the likelihood is pretty slim. 9-8, lol, that's funny. Yeah, I mean, that's the only way you get in. 8-9 ain't cutting it. What is the draft order right now? NFL draft order? NFL draft order. All right, we're sitting at number 10. We're literally having a number 10 right now. Abdullah! Send all my donations to Rob for tissue boxes. He's going to need it real bad. We're donating to charity now, right, Abdullah? That's what we're doing. Donating to charity. That's funny. Let's see here. So the Giants right now have the number 5 and the number 6 pick. What a year for them, huh? The Jets have the 4th, the 8th. Philly right now used to have a bunch of top 10 picks, but now they don't. So San Francisco, yeah, we want San Francisco to keep winning. Just all that San Francisco hate I just said, I take it back. I hope they go to the Super Bowl and hurt the Eagles. That's funny. Wait, did I just misread that? Oh, sorry, San Francisco's for the Miami. I'm sorry, that's who they traded with. The Indianapolis Colts gave their pick to the Eagles for Wentz. That's what I misconstrued. So, yeah, go Colts, too. Go Colts and go Miami. Miami was sketchy there for a minute. So was the Colts. So they've come back. So hopefully Miami comes back and makes the playoffs, too. It hurts those Eagles picks. That'll be nice. But the Giants are going to get 2 really high picks. The Bears aren't coming back. They're pathetic. So bad. They got to fire Matt Nagy. Badly. Washington's now lost 2 in a row after going back to 6-6. Tough. We're done. Time to go QB shopping. Who we getting at QB this offseason? I want to draft a guy. I'm in on Desmond Ridder. I'm in on Sam Howell. I kind of like Kenny Pickett, except for his small hands. That's frustrating. But I love his ability to read the defense. I think he's got great pocket presence. I think he's got good ability to move. Kenny Pickett, I think, is a stud, and I think he would be amazing in New Orleans. If New Orleans ends up with Kenny Pickett, he could be the next Drew Brees. He's really, really good. I like him a lot. But I really like Sam Howell for this team. I think he fits our offense pretty darn well. I think he's a good starter, and for Heineke to be his backup. I think they're very similar in a lot of ways. Can't play ball, gotta hate. Who is Rob's team anyway? I don't even know who Rob's team is. Is he a Cowboys fan or something? I have no clue. Carson Strong to me is Matt Ryan. So if you like Matt Ryan, you like Carson Strong. They have good, strong arms. He's more of a pocket passer, but he's Matt Ryan coming out of Nevada instead of Boston College to me. Good size, 6'4", frame. Not a speedster. More of a pocket guy. Looks like another quarterback controversy at the end of the season, probably. Just because you beat a 45-year-old Tom Brady doesn't mean you're unstoppable. That was an amazing game. How did we win that game? That was awesome. Washington will find a way to screw up the next draft next season. I'm so upset about Martin Mayhew. I hate that pick of a GM. I hate it. We had Kyle Smith in the building. Kyle Smith was literally in the building, and we go and hire this doofus. Like, hold on. No. All right. Let's go back to 2011. No. Which one was it? Here it is. This is the one. Sorry, the 2013 draft class. I was mistaken. So, with the 5th overall pick, they got Ezekiel Ansah. Good pick. Darius Slay, they ended up trading, I think, to the Eagles. And Darius Slay has been decent. Larry Warford doesn't play for them anymore. I think he's a guard for the Saints who plays pretty well. Devin Taylor's not there anymore. I don't even know who that is. Sam Martin, the punter in the 5th round. Theo Riddick was a decent third down back, and then the other ones were meh. This was the best draft class that Martin Mayhew ever produced. Best draft class. This right here is pathetic. This is your best draft class. I mean, look at these number 1 overall picks. I think he started in 2009. So I think it's either 2008 or 2009. I'll just do it in 2009. Okay, you had the number 1 overall pick. Good job not messing up the number 1 overall pick. But Brandon Pettigrew, pathetic pick. Horrible. You don't even remember any of these names, probably. Like, it's so bad. This whole draft was absolutely pathetic. Then you go to the next round. They have the number 2 overall pick. Congratulations. You did a hit on the number 2 overall pick. Awesome. I mean, how hard is that one? Like, literally, you just picked the best defensive player on the board. Ndamukong Suh at number 2. After that, Javid Best, Amari Spivey, Jason Fox, Willie Young. None of these guys did anything. Pathetic. This one here, Nick Farley, the defensive tackle. I think he didn't even do anything, right? a D tackle. He had the most he ever had as a first-round pick in Detroit was 6 sacks. He had a touchdown on a fumble recovery, had 2 fumble recoveries, 2 forced fumbles, and a pass deflection. This is his best season, and he was a first-round pick. After that, he didn't play very much. He didn't start a game in 2011. 8 games in 2014. He ended up going over to the Rams, doing nothing. And then New Orleans, he ended up with 6.5 sacks for his best season. So 20.5 sacks as a first-round pick. Yeah, that's terrible. Riley Reif, I think, is playing decent now for the Bengals? Is he on the Bengals now? Yes, on the Bengals. But right now he's on injured reserve. But I think for the Bengals, he's actually doing a decent job this year, if I remember right. What's his PFF? Not that PFF is an all-knowing thing, but just at least gives us something. 67.2. He's an okay tackle. 4 sacks allowed, 1 penalty. But still, not a great first-round pick. This was all terrible. This was his best draft that we talked about. Eric Ebron, bust. Kyle Van Noy didn't do anything in Detroit. I think he plays now in Miami. Or no, he might be back on the Patriots. Is he back on the Patriots now? Yeah, he's back on the Patriots. But I think he played for Miami last year. Yeah, Miami last year. But did nothing as a first-round pick or second-round pick for Detroit. He was off the team in 2016. Never started a game. Is that true? Oh, he only started 9 games as a second-round pick for the Lions. Okay, great. Yeah. Laken Tomlinson, I think, was okay. Amir Abdullah had a bunch of potential. I don't even hate this pick, but it didn't work out at all. Quandre Diggs turned into a Pro Bowler, but for Seattle. But yeah, and I don't think in this draft he was the GM anymore. I think he left in 2015. So yeah, that's who we got. That's who we got as a GM. And so it's going to be tough sledding. As long as Martin Mayhew is here, don't think about the draft. Yeah, that's true. Scary Cherry wasn't so scary, wasn't he? That's funny. Chill out, man. I'm so scared to go up against Taylor Heineke and his amazing team and Antonio Gibson. The sarcasm's real. Chase Young, you can't mention players on WFT without saying Chase Young, I guess. Top 3 pick. Maybe. I'll take a top 3 pick at this point. I don't care. Nah, we won't end up with a top 3 pick. But we'll end up somewhere in the low top 10, and we may get our quarterback. Maybe. Maybe. All right. Well, it was fun. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. We did go down today to the Eagles. It is what it is. Good game to the Eagles. Congrats to the Eagles. They definitely outplayed us. It's no ifs, ands, or buts of who the better team was today. They clearly destroyed us. 41 carries, 238 yards on the ground. We couldn't get off the field with them on there. If it wasn't for 2 turnovers, that one of them was frankly extremely fluky and extremely lucky, then it would have been even way uglier. So it is what it is. I know the offensive approach is bad. I get it, Roger. I get it. It's fine. But, yep, it is what it is. Thanks for being here. And until next time. See ya!